Hi everyone, very good evening. The exam dates are almost there and there is no hope of change. कुछ भी change होने के chance नहीं है. So now you have to target 27 June. Very good evening all of you, all the students who have joined me. I was reading some of the messages. Some of you are from South India, from Kerala, from Tamil Nadu. Love and respect to everyone. So all the students who are with me. This session I tried my best. I was working for last 2-3 hours and I made sure that in this session you get a lot of direct questions in exam. This session is a kind of refreshing session. आपने जितना भी पढ़ा है, whatever you have studied for 5 months, 6 months, whatever you have studied for 5 months, 6 months, you will be able to revise it right here. Now I can read your comments. A very good evening to all of you. I'm good, I'm fine. Love from Delhi. JRF toppers have joined us. Great. बहुत सारे बच्चे आ गए हैं. Yeah, class has just started. आप लोग live आ गए हो. Yeah. Take your time. 1 or 2 more minutes. Come live. See, in this session, my target is to give you maximum questions which are like, very important. There are so many expected questions. Sometimes they ask you these things. Ritik, thank you so much, Ritik. Ritik said, sir, you're looking smart. These kind of words, they motivate you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm good, Utkarsh. कैसे हो आप? Utkarsh Umang is our JRF and a very down to earth man. Archana Bhagat बोल रही है, there is no free PDF in your application. Impossible. I have told her 15 to 20 times. You just have to scroll the app. Go to app in a proper way. जब आप app पे जाओगे ना proper way में, there is clearly mentioned a free section, right? So when I keep on saying, okay, this is free, and you are saying not even a single thing is free, so that is not possible. Don't worry. Maybe there is some, sometimes the students are not very much friendly in technology. Even I am not that friendly. Okay, मुझे भी नहीं आता है. मुझे भी बहुत ज़्यादा चलाना नहीं आता है. So even still, if you're not able to find it, call our office numbers. They'll help you. Yeah, exam center issue. I am also not attempting the exam. We opted our center for Wayanad in Kerala. Wayanad, it's a beautiful place. Now we have been given 2 centers, Wayanad and Thrissur. So one of us has to sacrifice, and it's my time to sacrifice because my exams are just counting numbers, right? So though I didn't want to, but I have to. Sharmila, you're from Tamil Nadu. Vanakkam. For offline batch, offline classes, you can call us there. There is a number at the top screen. आपकी जो chat है ना ऊपर yellow, there is a yellow one. There is a phone number. You can contact them given numbers and you can be there. Chalo, so are you all set? Come on. Set ho sabhi? I have arranged a chair for you because आज की quiz में there is something special. We are going to show you muscles. You see these muscles? Now see this. The 17 booklets. I am going to ask questions from here. So we will have a lot of questions from here and a lot of questions from here. One by one, we'll pick all the booklets. Let's go for a warm-up session question. British History, Part 2, those who have it. In which book we have a reference of economic poaching and gender poaching? Your time starts now. Come on. In which book we have, I'm reading your comments now, the concept of economic poaching and gender poaching. If you have it, you know it. Economic poaching, hunting, shikar karna. Economic poaching and gender poaching. 99% students have not even heard about it. It is in the notes. Tell me. Economic poaching, gender poaching. Yeah, Wasim Akhtar, for UP, TGT, PGT, we have classes. Yes, you can join us. We have TGT, PGT classes. No, it is not illegal mean of hunting. I told you 99% students don't know about this thing. Economic poaching, gender poaching. You have this booklet, page number 15. I'm asking question from right here. Page number 15. The idea of poaching in Tom Jones. Point to be noted, my dear friends, you will have toughest question in exam. Idea of economic poaching, gender poaching in Tom Jones. Point to be noted. इसको note करो. It's not Amartya Sen. No, it's not Charlotte Smith. No, Tom Jones. Tom Jones. Economic poaching, gender poaching. See, poaching is hunting. You enter in somebody's territory to get something. You enter in the wildlife area to maybe get a rabbit, a deer, maybe a tiger. That is hunting. Economic hunting. If you're from lower class, middle class, but somehow it is your planning to grab something from rich class, maybe by the illegal way. Suppose तुमने चोरी से किसी की Mercedes ले ली because you wanted to have Mercedes. So you actually poached that from a different class. That is economic poaching, right? I'm making it very easy for you. Now, what is gender poaching? Female gender, male gender. But if you try to, have affair with one girl, many girls, that is like you are hunting them down. So that is called gender poaching. Like if a boy has a habit of having maximum girlfriends, or a boy has a habit of flirting with a lot of girls and he's trying to target those girls, it is gender poaching. You are entering in somebody's territory, right? That's easy. Economic poaching, I cannot afford Mercedes, but then I do corruption, I take bribes so that I can get a Mercedes. I'm trying to get the things which is not in my class. I'm trying to poach it. That is economic poaching, gender poaching. Both appear in Tom Jones and have symbolic things. Now we understood this, note it down. In my classes, you will get quality content. So make sure you have a pen and paper. Yeah, we have Odisha, PGT and SSB lectureship exam. बहुत सारे exams हैं. We have TGT, PGT, Haryana, Odisha SD, SSB. We have all those things. We have everything. Don't worry. You'll get everything. Now come back. Hope you learned it. How many of you learned it for the first time? Tell me. It's a long session. Final session. Before exam, final session. Make sure you do not miss. My target is not to check your knowledge. My target is to give you last minute 25-30 important direct questions. Suppose now gender poaching, economic poaching is asked. Are you going to miss 2 marks or are you going to nail it down? So let's go for it. Panic situation here, sir. I am having panic. Don't worry, it is normal. It's very much normal. Chalo, we have one more question. In which book we have a character Fanny Price? Tell me. In which book we have a character Fanny Price? I'll keep on removing the booklets. मैं booklet हटाता जाऊंगा so that I can ask from all the booklets. In which book we have Fanny Price? In which book we have Fanny Price? Shalini, बहुत बढ़िया. Yes. Economic poaching is actually in the Crime and Punishment also. बहुत बढ़िया. That's what we call brilliant student. You learn it, you start applying it in the literature. Now I have removed one book. Perfect answer. Mansfield Park. बहुत बढ़िया. Jane Austen. बहुत बढ़िया. सिमरन ने एक बहुत प्यारा क्वेश्चन पूछा है, सर, when you qualified your first net, what was your age? 25. 25 साल. And I started teaching in Delhi University also. The gatekeeper at the Delhi University, they have many guards at the gate. They would stop me. Whenever I would try to enter, Arey, where are you going? Kidhar ja raha hai? Then I started having beard. I stopped having clean shave. I started having beard. I started wearing Nehru kurta and Nehru jacket to look like a teacher, to look like a professor. And I started carrying a file in my hand instead of bag. Like I actually changed my look. So the guards, they don't stop me randomly and every day I don't have to introduce myself. बहुत बढ़िया आदाशिया, बहुत बढ़िया. Great. Culture studies. चलो. Easy example है. Tell me the name of the first center of culture studies in proper way. Also called Birmingham School. Who will tell me the name? I'm reading your comments. Who will tell me the name, the complete name? Yes, we have HPSC subjective classes. Yes, we have it. Who will tell me? बताओ. इसके बाद फिर और questions हैं. Tell me. No, I asked the name of the school, not the name of the founder. You're giving me the name of the Richard Hoggart. Oh, many of you are writing CCCS. No, I'm not asking that. Tell me the complete name. CCCS 1964 has been asked in exam, and the question was, what is the complete title? Give me the complete title. Savi has written Center of Contemporary Culture Studies. Yes, Center for Contemporary Culture Studies, 1964. Center for Contemporary Culture Studies, CCCS. Don't miss that, 1964. Now, the question. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. It is a novel that deals with AI, cyborg studies. Who has written that thing? The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. Page number 89, Culture Studies. The Moon is a harsh mistress. Okay, waiting for the right answer. Come on. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. No, it is not Donna Haraway. No. Robert A. Hanlon. Robert A. Hanlon. H-E-I-N-L-I-E-N. Robert A. Hanlon. Now, in which book? We have a reference of New Historicism written by Stephen Greenblatt. Which famous book by Stephen Greenblatt deals with New Historicism? Tell me. Your time starts now. Which book by Stephen Greenblatt deals with New Historicism? Yes, Shivani, you have written the right answer. Robert A. Hanlon, that was the first answer. Shakespearean Negotiation, write it down. Shakespearean Negotiations. Sharvani Fatima Hussain, perfect answer. बहुत बढ़िया, great answer, बहुत बढ़िया. Now, चलो टेल में 10 तक, ये भी बड़ा आसान क्वेश्चन आप बता सकते हो. ये आसान है. This is easy, you can tell. Who has written Cyborg Manifesto? Repeated question in NET exam. Who has written Cyborg Manifesto? A cyborg doesn't cry. A cyborg does not come from dust and will not go back to the dust. Who has written Cyborg Manifesto? In the class, I told you that we are directly in the touch of that writer. That writer is not keeping well. She is in a hospital, around 80-year-old. Batao. Yes, Ayush, right answer. Donna Haraway. Donna Haraway. Perfect answer. Please don't miss that. ये repeated question है. Please don't miss that question. It's a repeated question. Donna Haraway. Now tell me. The man who found Blue Humanities. The main writer behind Blue Humanities. The question of last NET exam. Blue Humanities. Batao. Who will tell me? The idea of Blue Humanities. Can you see these books and give me the right answer? The man behind Blue Humanities. Not this one. This one. Yes, perfect answer. Steve Mensch. बहुत बढ़िया. Shabash. Steve Mensch. The chapter Blue Humanities is the page number 97. Revise it before you go to exam. Amitav Ghosh. Then the writer who is the writer who deals with sea life. ठीक है, Thomas Gronger. या फिर आप जा सकते हो जोसेफ कॉनराड, या फिर एनी राइटर लाइक द रेफरेंस ऑफ Moby Dick or Old Man and the Sea. Wherever there is ocean, there is river, it is the part of Blue Humanities. Adventure of Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, it has the reference of Mississippi River, it can be connected to Blue Humanities. J.M. Singe, Riders to the Sea, Moria, she loses her 5 sons and husband to the sea, she has lost her family member, that is also the part of Blue Humanities. हर वो चीज जिसमें पानी समुंदर डायरेक्टली इन्वॉल्व हो, ब्लू ह्यूमैनिटीज का पार्ट है. नाउ लेट्स गो फॉर अमेरिकन लिटरेचर. लेट्स गो फॉर अमेरिकन लिटरेचर. वी विल टच ऑल द टॉपिक्स. चलो, टेल मी दिस थिंग. हु हैज रिटन अ फेमस वर्क, द मैन विद द ब्लू गिटार? रिपीटेड क्वेश्चन. पोइट्री कलेक्शन, द मैन विद द ब्लू गिटार. बताइए. Rachel Carson is not directly connected to Blue Humanities. It's connected to studies, environmental studies. Yes, call me smile. Good. Tell me. The man with the blue guitar. Repeated question of your exam. Repeated question of your exam. The man with the blue guitar. Tell me. Who has written it? From American literature. बहुत पढ़ना पड़ेगा. See the width. Yes, the right answer is Wallace Stevens. बहुत बढ़िया. Right answer, Wallace Stevens. The Man with the Blue Guitar. It was published in 1937, page number 193. Note it down. इनकी details दी हमने आपको बहुत अच्छे से. Now, ये बता दो चलो. Who has written Redburn? R-E-D, Redburn. Redburn, The First Voyage. You know this writer, but you don't know Redburn. Writer is famous. Who has written Redburn that deals with a voyage, the part of blue humanities? Redburn, the part of blue humanities. Bolo, shabash. Waiting for the right answer. Okay, to save your time, I'll also give you the right answer from my side. Herman Melville, the man who wrote Moby Dick. The man who wrote Moby Dick has written Redburn. Okay, there's another question you can tell me. It's very easy. Chalo, I'll make it, important ones only. The most important ones. How many narrators are there in William Faulkner? How many narrators are there in William Faulkner? Tell me. Americans के questions है. How many narrators are there in William Faulkner's Sound and the Fury? Sound and the Fury. How many narrators? कितने narrators हैं आपके पास? Priyanka saying बहुत बढ़िया. 4. And how many narrators are there in As I Lay Dying? As I Lay Dying में कितने narrators हैं? Same writer, William Faulkner. How many narrators are there in As I Lay Dying? In As I Lay Dying, कितने हैं बताओ? It's a long session. We have a lot of questions. Topic wise, drama, poetry, fiction. 15 narrators, yes, 15 narrators. See, sometimes you can answer 16 narrator also because the 16th narrator is the nameless narrator. If they ask you a proper overall narration, it is 16. Otherwise, 15 narrators with their name. Point to be noted. One more question from American literature. It's important. In Old Man and the Sea, Santiago, whenever he feels troubled and frustrated during the war with sharks, a baseball player inspires him. What is the name of that baseball player? He is actually a real living man. He was the inspiration for Hemingway also. Hemingway himself was inspired. Hemingway himself was inspired. Tell me. Shavi Maurya, shabash. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Joe DiMaggio. Arijit has given the right answer. See, short name Joe Maggio, full name Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio. Important point. Why? In Old Man and the Sea, in the entire fight, there is a symbol of hope. What is that symbol hope? This man, the baseball player. They can also ask you that Joe DiMaggio, what kind of game he plays. आपको ये याद रखना है कि वो कौन सा गेम खेलता है. क्रिकेट मत करके आ जाना. अमेरिका में क्रिकेट इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. It's baseball. Point to be noted, it's baseball. One more question from Hello Nidhi. All of these questions are available in test series. All of these questions you can find in test series. Now see this. Tell me this. In Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, he talks about grass, democracy, and everything. In this collection, there is a song called Song of Myself. I sing myself, I celebrate myself. There is somebody who wrote I Too Sing America. Title alludes to this book. Who has written I Too Sing America? ये किसने लिखा है कि मैं भी अमेरिका को गाता हूं. I Too Sing America. I Too Sing America. Walt Whitman says, I sing myself, I celebrate myself. My age is 37. It is a question of exam. What is the age of Walt Whitman in Leaves of Grass, Song of Myself? He says, I am 37. Point to be noted. Who has written I Too Sing America? Langston Hughes is, बहुत बढ़िया. Don't forget this. Langston Hughes is the Afro-American writer, wrote Harlem poetry. What is the subtitle of Harlem? Most important, 7 to 8 times repeated in exam. What is the subtitle of Harlem poetry? reading your answers, trying to focus on every answer. हार्लेम पोइट्री का जो सबटाइटल है वो क्या है? इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट, इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Those who are watching me for the first time, subscribe the channel. It will help you. You'll get UPSC guidance, JRF guidance, a lot of other things. बहुत सारा content है यहाँ पे. We are here. We are having this session. You will get all the details. Don't miss it. Chronology जाके check करो. Indian literature chronology, British history chronology. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, the right answer, dream deferred. Subtitle of Harlem, dream deferred. Right answer. It's repeated question. भूलना नहीं. देखो क्या होता है. See, in 100 questions, they'll give you 15 questions which are completely unknown. You know, even when I attempt, so I don't crack all the questions. In every exam, I also find 8 to 10 questions quite unknown, 4 or 5 questions which are known but have been asked in a tricky way. Sometimes they ask stupid question. The business of somebody's father. Maharashtra said, they said, what was the profession of Vivekananda's father? Vivekananda's father was a lawyer. But how are we supposed to read Vivekananda's father's personal life? So, approx 15 questions will be completely unknown. The real game starts in 85 questions. In those 85 questions, if you get 65 questions in English, you are a sure success. Out of 50 questions in UGC Net Paper 1, if you score 30, 32, 33, you are a sure success. So those who have maths and reasoning and they have a great command over these things, they score good marks. They get 35 questions in paper 1, 34 questions in paper 1. I am 0 in maths. I am 0 in reasoning. So I used to focus on teaching aptitude, research, higher education, ICT. You know why? Because there are some repeated kind of questions. So make sure you score well in paper 1, at least 30 plus. And then out of 85, go for minimum 65. If you get 60 only, then make sure you get paper 1 at least 37 questions. Overall, you should score good. You will be qualifying in an easy way. आराम से हो जाएगा. Yes, they ask you movie timings, movie adaptations. Priyanka says, sir, I feel like that I have not studied. It's okay. For the first time, I'm picking my direct notes to answer questions. मैं खुद कह रहा हूँ, चलो check करते हैं. European literature. चलो, European तो वैसे भी बहुत सारे questions हैं. Name the writer in his book, Everybody is Converting into a Rhino. Name the writer who wrote a book where everybody is converting into a rhino. Tell me. किस book में सारे characters rhinos में convert हो रहे हैं? Name the writer in which his book, everybody is converting into a rhino. Bolo. You will find a lot of details in these books. Symbolism of falcon पूछा जा सकता है आपसे. Yes, Eugene Ionesco. Now the question of exam, what is the nationality of Eugene Ionesco? Eugene Ionesco की nationality आई है पेपर में. The nationality has been asked. Eugene Ionesco's nationality. Tell me to which country he belongs. To which country he belongs. Come on. ये भी कोई question में है. Though I don't support these kind of questions, but they ask. ठीक है, European से एक question. I have a question from European writer. Who has written? No, he's Romanian. He is Romanian, not French. Romanian. Basically, he's from Romania, you know. He may have shifted to France, but it's basically Romanian. Please remember that. Yes, Romanian writer. Now, the another question we have from the Italian writer, European literature. How many characters are there searching for the author? How many characters, half created characters, are searching for author? If you know the title, you know the answer. Tell me also the name of the writer. How many characters are there who are searching their author? Riya, बहुत बढ़िया. Priyanka Singh. See, Priyanka said मुझे कुछ याद नहीं है, and Priyanka answered. These people are the topper people. They say हमें कुछ नहीं आता है, and then they are the toppers. 6 characters in search of author. Perfect. Tell me this thing. What is the name of the writer? Writer का नाम क्या है? 6 character in search of author. Writer का नाम क्या है? बहुत बढ़िया. What is the name of the writer? ठीक है. Another question from German literature, page number 149. German literature, page number 149. A character is taken in the custody for doing nothing. The court proceeding starts in a parking lot, dirty area. He is given the death punishment. He is taken to the stone quarry. He is stabbed and he says the last line, like a dog. What is the name of the hero? Hero का नाम क्या है? What is the name of the book? What is the name of the hero? What is the name of the book? German literature. The name of the book we have been given, The Trial. बहुत बढ़िया. Writer भी बता दिया आपने, Kafka. Harsh Guleria has given the right answer. Sharvani Patnaik. Joseph K. Yes, Joseph K is the character. Don't forget character. Joseph K में K stands for Kafka. In Joseph K, K stands for Kafka. Don't forget that. With the same name, who has written Kafka on the Shore? Who has written Kafka on the Shore? Question of your exam. All of these questions are PYQ. Kafka on the Shore. Tell me. Kafka on the Shore. Waiting for right answer. Yes, Haruki Murakami. Haruki Murakami. Many of you are requesting me to take a special session on paper 1. Done. Kal karte hain. Tomorrow I will have a final session on paper 1. My knowledge, my experience. Okay? We will have a session. But maths and not maths and reasoning. Yes, the right answer is Haruki Murakami. One more question from European literature. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, no need to go for him. Yes. Name the German idealistic philosopher who inspired St. Coleridge. Samuel Taylor Coleridge was inspired from a German idealistic writer. German idealism se inspired tha. Tell me, what is the name of that German idealist writer? Himani, Indian literature session has been done. You can check that out. Indian literature session is already here. This one. Watch it. You will find all important questions. Yes, Immanuel Kant. Perfect answer, Immanuel Kant. बहुत बढ़िया. Now, the another booklet we have is important poetries. Important poetries. चलो, अब देखते हैं तुम्हारे poetry lines and quotations का क्या knowledge है. Page number 60. All the details of sailing to Byzantium. What is the age of people in the area called Byzantium? Byzantium mein what is the age of people? W.B. Yeats clearly mentions this thing that they live a long life. What exactly is the age? Bolo. Rahmat says that, sir, please teach paper 1 in English. I can, I'll try. Yes, I've done it. There are many videos that I've uploaded. Savita says, मुझे कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा है. I'm not able to remember anything. Savita, don't worry. It happens before exam. It happens. Keep on revising. Yes, 7 years, 7 months, 7 days. बहुत बढ़िया. 7 years, 7 months, 7 days. 777 years. बहुत long life. 7 years is not a long life. 777 years, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours. 777 years, then 7 months, then 7 days, and then 7 hours. And you can also add 7 seconds. That is the age of people in Byzantium. Yes. बहुत बढ़िया अमोल राठौर. Shabash. Not 7 days, 7 days. Tell me this. Call me by my pet name, the name I used to run at. Whose poetry is this? Call me by my pet name, the name I used to run at when a child. This is a famous line. Badao. Poetry troubles students, poetry के lines, quotations परेशान करती हैं. The lines and quotations, they trouble you. Tell me, where do you have the right answer? It's easy. Google Drive students, online batch students, you have done it. I made you write 2 quotations. Yes, Elizabeth Barrett Browning. बहुत बढ़िया. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Perfect answer. But my question is again tricky. Call me by my pet name, the name I used to run at. What was the pet name taken by Robert Browning? Robert Browning, her husband, used to call a beautiful word. He would take a beautiful name. What is that name? It is connected to one of her publication. If you know the name, you know her publication. Shalini, brilliant brain Shalini. बहुत बढ़िया. Shalini, record this thing. If you get a JRF, I will not be surprised. You deserve JRF. बहुत बढ़िया. Sonnet from Portuguese. Yes. बहुत brilliant answer. Robert Browning used to call his wife, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, Little Portuguese. Little Portuguese. And she wrote a famous poetry collection, sonnet collection. It was given the name Sonnet from Portuguese. So in Sonnet from Portuguese, Portuguese is Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And the name Portuguese was given by her husband Robert Browning out of love. जैसे हम प्यार में बाबू सोना करते हैं, उसने चलो पोइट्री से ओके राइम स्कीम बताओ. चलो राइम रॉयल राइम स्कीम. विद दैट आई विल स्टॉप दिस. राइम स्कीम, राइम रॉयल. टेल मी द राइम स्कीम ऑफ राइम रॉयल. Chaucer. Rhyme scheme of rhyme royal. 7 line stanza. What are those rhyme schemes? If you're watching me first time, don't forget to like. Vikram Sharma, just revise everything. You will crack this net exam. AB, BCC. Junior Samant, बहुत बढ़िया. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes, 7 line stanza. AB, BCC. AB, BCC. 7 line stanza. Now, question of Maharashtra set. 9 lines. The rhyme scheme that is used in Edmund Spenser's Spenserian stanza. What is the name of the last line? In 9 lines, Spenserian stanza. What is the name of the 9th line? Last line. I've taught you that thing. मैंने पढ़ाया आपको बहुत अच्छे से. I've taught you these things. 9th line. Alexandrine. Yes. Alexandrine. And Alexander Pope called it serpentine. 9th line in Spenserian stanza is longer than other lines. Chalo. Now 5 quotations. You will tell me the books or the poetries which have been asked. I have kept the notebook of poetry, but still there are some quotations. There is no country for old men. In which poetry we find this line? Come on. There is no country for old men. In which poetry we find this line? बुढ़ों के लिए कोई देश नहीं है. There is no country for old men. In which poetry we find these lines? There is no country for old men. There is no country for old men. Sailing to Byzantium. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Once again the storm is howling at the outside. My baby is half asleep. The lines are from last net exam. Class में लिखवाया था. I made everyone write. Asking you again. Last net exam it was a question. Once again the storm is howling outside. Once again the storm is howling outside. बहुत बढ़िया. Tell me, waiting for it. Once again, क्या बात है शर्वनी पटनायक. Question of last night exam. A prayer for my daughter. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Because I do not turn to hope again. 3 lines. Because I do not turn to hope again. Because I do not turn to hope again. Because I do not turn to hope again. Opening 3 lines. Name the poet, name the poetry. Come on. Name the poet, name the poetry. Because I do not hope to turn again. Famous poetry है. बहुत important poetry. T.S. Eliot, Chavi, बहुत बढ़िया. Maud Hussain has given the right answer. Ash Wednesday. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes. T.S. Eliot, Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday is also called a particular kind of poetry. What is the name? बताओ. What kind of poetry it is? क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Check your notes. मैंने लिखवाया था आपको अच्छे से. Conversion poem. बहुत बढ़िया ऐश्वर्या. शाबाश. Perfect answer. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes. Ash Wednesday, T.S. Eliot, conversion poem. ठीक है. 90% students don't know to which country T.S. Eliot belong. What is the mother country of T.S. Eliot? T.S. Eliot की mother country कौन सी है? Tell me. The next question is from British history. Brief British history. The mother country for T.S. Eliot. रिया शर्मा. रिया बहुत बढ़िया. आयुष क्या बात है? Yes, America. America is the mother country for T.S. Eliot. Ready for brief British history? Chalo. There are 3 special booklets on British history. So let's go for it. ये तो बड़ा आसान है. चलो, like if I ask this question, you may get angry. In which year Queen Victoria became the Queen of England? Okay? Page number 81. In which year Queen Victoria became the Queen of England? जिसको ये नहीं आता प्लीज मेहनत करो. Bring it on. Salman Khan fan. Bring it on. I watched Sikandar. I felt like committing suicide. I felt like Vineet Pandey, you are wasted. But you know, Salman Khan motivates me. Salman Khan motivates me. सलमान खान से मैंने एक चीज सीखी है. Just do it. Don't worry what people will say. So my online class motivation support Tiger Pandey has come. Sit. He comes in my class. Oh my God, many of you are writing 1558. No, it's 1837. What are you doing? चलो, ये बताओ. John Milton had 3 wives. Name the wife that helped her. Third wife helped him. What is the name of the third wife? John Milton's third wife. What is the name? What is the name of third wife? Milton's third wife. She was the only one who served him. Waiting for the right answer. Come on. All the new students who are watching it. Yes, Elizabeth Minshall, the third wife. Bhavna says, I want to meet Tiger Pandey. Maybe after this session, I'll show you. Now, John Milton only, another question. The longest sentence in Paradise Lost. How many lines it has? I made you write that. How many lines it has? Longest sentence in Paradise Lost, book 1. कितनी lines है? Longest sentence in Paradise Lost, book 1, question net exam. 16 or 17. Many years back this was asked. Let's see who answers this. Longest line, longest sentence. Akash, you rock. Kumari Gunjan, Harsh Guleria, Riya Sharma. ये Google Drive वाले बच्चे हैं. These are online students. 16. Because this kind of random stuff, we have talked this. We have done this in class. 16 lines. Yes, the longest line in Paradise Lost book 1 is in 16 lines. Point to be noted. Okay. Who is famously called the Wizard of the North? Page number 72, question at the top. Who is famously called the Wizard of the North? Batao. This thing, if your British history is good, you will be saved. अगर आपकी British history exceptional है तो आप बच जाओगे एग्जाम में. Who is called the Wizard of the North? Everybody reads British history, so they will not ask easy question. You know, British history books are available. Every YouTuber teaches British history only. So nobody will deal with Europeans and other things, right? So British history is common. So don't think they will ask easy questions because everybody knows British history. Who is called the Wizard of the North? Yes, Atharv, I know you are a Google Drive student. आप लोगों के आंसर से पता चल जाता है. Adesha, to order these booklets, contact on the given number where you are writing the comment at the top or the screen. Perfect answer, Aishwarya. Walter Scott is called Wizard of the North. बहुत बढ़िया. Walter Scott is called Wizard of the North. Please, please don't forget this. Very important. Now tell me, what is the imaginary setting used by Walter Scott in his novels? What is the imaginary setting used by Walter Scott in his novels? Why guys are going John Henry Anderson? तुम रियल विजार्ड ढूंढ रहे हो, मैं लिटरेरी विजार्ड की बात कर रहा हूं. टॉकिंग अबाउट लिटरेरी विजार्ड. चलो, लिटरेरी क्रिटिसिज्म, लिटरेरी थ्योरी. Waverly. Waverly is the right answer. Walter Scott's famous place, famous area, Waverly. Now, literary criticism, literary theory. Great. ठीक है. New Bearings in English Poetry is a famous work. New Bearings in English Poetry is a famous work which studies modern poetries. It is written by, tell me, page number 73. Page number 73. First paragraph. These notes are descriptive. They are not objective. They are descriptive. I am asking questions from them. New Bearings in English Poetry. Sharvani Patnaik, are you Google? क्या बात है? प्रिया चक्रवर्ती, शाबाश. फिजा, शर्वनी, उत्सव, आरुषि, बहुत अच्छा रिवीजन किया. परफेक्ट. Now this is something that makes me proud of you. Line से FR ले सारे. They are Google Right students. Wow. But it's not that easy. Who has written Great Tradition? Tell me. Great Tradition, repeated question of net exam. Who has written Great Tradition? Repeated question of net exam. Who has written Great Tradition? Repeated question of net exam. Yes, F.R. Lewis, same writer. Now, the question is from Northrop Frye, complete chapter. Northrop Frye ka chart, the weather chart. The weather chart, we have a question. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. What kind of 4 types of literature, literary emotions are found in these 4 things? बताओ, spring में क्या होता है? Romance, tragedy, comedy, satire. What is found in spring? Page number 79. Those who have these booklets, check it on page number 79. I am telling you page number so that you can revise it in the last moment. Spring, tell me. Yeah, Northrop Frye, Anatomy of Criticism. In spring, comedy, बहुत बढ़िया. सुयश चंदन, great, बहुत बढ़िया. Jasmine, spring is comedy. क्या बात है. Satire, winter, बहुत बढ़िया, perfect. चलो, I'll tell you. Write down. Spring, comedy, summer, romance, autumn, tragedy, winter, satire. Spring, comedy, summer, romance, autumn, tragedy, winter, satire. Note it down. Then, tell me this thing. ये आपने कर रखा है ना? हाँ, you can answer this. Hans Robert Joss, यहाँ पे है. Hans Robert Joss is the member of a literary group. Which literary theory Hans Robert Joss is connected to? Hans Robert Joss किस theory से connected है? To which theory he is connected? Right answer, Sharvani, बहुत बढ़िया. Reader response. Hans Robert Joss, reader response. Perfect. बहुत बढ़िया. Now, the another question is from the death of the author. Roland Barthes, postmodern post-structuralism का एक comparison है. Death of the author. I have a simple question. Death of the author, according to Roland Barthes, means the birth of. Whose birth? Death of the author means the birth of. Author के मरने का मतलब किसका birth होता है? Death of the author means whose birth? Yes, it's in 1967. बहुत बढ़िया. Reader's birth. Death of the author is the birth of the reader. They can ask you this thing, complete the line. Death of the author is the birth of the reader. बहुत बढ़िया. Now, let's take a question from criticism, literary criticism. According to Wordsworth, what is the best subject of poetry? Tell me. I made you write that and I highlighted it. मैंने आपको highlight भी करवाया था. According to Wordsworth, which subject is the best subject for poetry? Not nature, don't be tricked. Jaina Bansari, Siddharth, Anu, no, not nature. Savi, not mankind. Amit Patnaik, right answer. Anu, common life, daily subject of life. The best subject for poetry is daily life. According to Wordsworth, it is a line. The best subject for poetry is daily life. Point to be noted. See, poetry is a spontaneous overflow of powerful emotions recollected in tranquility. To define recollected in tranquility, when I was teaching you, I made you write some lines. मैंने आपको line लिखवाई थी. I made you write a quotation. The quotation was, it's page number 50, criticism portion. For oft when in my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon my inward eye, and then my heart with pleasure fills, and my heart dances with, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. In which poetry you find this quotation? In which poetry you find this quotation? Not prelude. No. Daffodils. That's the thing. Daffodils. What is the another title of daffodils? Let's see who will tell me the another title of daffodils. When oft in my couch I lie, in pensive mood they flash upon my inward eye. Then my heart with pleasure fills, and my heart dances with daffodils. Example of recollected in tranquility. What is the another title? I wandered like a lonely cloud. Yes. I wandered like a lonely crowd. Another title for daffodils. ये बताओ. One impulse from a vernal wood may teach you more of man is a famous line. Wordsworth MPPSC question. I taught this. I've solved this. मैंने आपको लिखवाया था. In which poetry you find this line? One impulse from a vernal wood may teach you more of man. You will find these things here. Criticism में reference में. Criticism के reference में. JRF करना है, बहुत पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Yes, tables turn. The poetry is tables turn. World classic. A Raisin in the Sun is a famous work written by, page number 42. A Raisin in the Sun, a famous work, 5 to 6 time question in exam. A Raisin in the Sun. It is actually for their skin. Who has written it? A Raisin in the Sun. मैंने आपको अंडरलाइन करवाया था. I told you this कि ये मत भूलना. Multiple questions है. A Raisin in the Sun. इसमें एक सीन है. जो अंग्रेज हैं वो छोटे छोटे सिक्के उछालते हैं, चवन्नी अठन्नी, और अफ्रीकन बच्चे लड़ते हैं उसको छीनने के लिए. तो अंग्रेजों को मजा आता है कि हाउ द अफ्रीकन किड्स आर फाइटिंग एंड ट्राइंग टू कैच दीज कॉइन्स. ये फेमस सीन है. द फेमस सीन हैज आल्सो बीन आस्क्ड इन एग्जाम. ये भी पेपर में आया हुआ है. सी द गूगल ड्राइव स्टूडेंट्स, ऑफलाइन बैच स्टूडेंट्स, लाइन लगा दी है. लॉरेन हेंसबरी. यस, परफेक्ट आंसर. बट दिस इज वेयर आई हैव अनदर क्वेश्चन. Raisin in the Sun, the title has been taken from. Question of net exam, PYQ question. Raisin in the Sun, the title has been taken from. It is written by Lauren Hensbury, no doubt. A Raisin in the Sun, world classic. Savi Maurya, बहुत बढ़िया. Title taken from Langston Hughes. बहुत बढ़िया. Harlem Poetry, Dream Deferred. Title कहाँ से लिया है? Harlem Poetry, Langston Hughes, Dream Deferred. बहुत बढ़िया. Another world classic. Which book in Greek literature deals with the first sex war? First sex war. Male and female, they fight against each other. The first mention of sex war in Greek literature, world classics. Easy hai, batao shabash. And all of these questions are directly asked. Don't miss it. Write down. If you do not know, you note it down, write down. Come on, ready for the right answer? No, not Mythomestes. Mythomestes तो अलग वर्क है, तो उसका है जोशुआ रेनॉल्ड्स का है शायद. Lysistrata, yes, Lysistrata by Aristophanes. See, the male are fighting Peloponnesian War. Lysistrata and her female friend Calanice and other women are not happy that their husbands are fighting unnecessary war. So they tell their husbands and lovers that if you go to war, you fight unnecessary war, we will not love you, we will not give you physical support, and there will be no physical intimacy. Means we will not allow you to touch us, we will not play any gender role, we will not be the part of your life. All the male, they said we don't need women. All the men, they said, okay, so you think you are required in our life? No, you are not. All the men, all the women, they stopped supporting and being together. So this is the first ever example of the sex war. Gender war bolte hain isko. It's very important. Lysistrata, Aristophanes. ये तो मैं क्लास में वैसे भी बातचीत में बैकग्राउंड बता देता हूं. I am an invisible man, written by Ralph Ellison, world classic. Picking from world classic. Multiple question in NET exam. Why in Ralph Ellison's the narrator says I am an invisible man? वो क्यों कहता है कि मैं invisible man हूं? Kept this book also. Now we'll go for another book. Why the narrator in Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, the world classic, says that I am an invisible man? PYQs will not help you in an exam. See, frankly, many of you solve PYQs in the hope that you will get the same question again. So you can mug that question and you can answer. Please, please, please don't mug up those questions. Yes, the right answer is racial discrimination. He says, I am a black man, and a black man in the white world is nothing. He is wasted. I do not exist. वो कहता है कि मैं तो black आदमी, I'm a negro. So nobody cares. Nobody talks about my rights. I don't exist. That is why I'm an invisible man. बहुत बढ़िया. PYQs, set questions. See the width. PYQs. You get this in the booklet. Chalo. Ben Jonson, Every Man in His Humor was published in. Direct question. Ben Jonson, Every Man in His Humor was published in. Direct PYQ, all state set exam. Ben Jonson's Every Man in His Humor published in. 1598, प्रिया चक्रवर्ती. 1598, बहुत बढ़िया. चलो. एक क्वेश्चन है. Let's see who answers this. It's a post-colonial question, and I've given this in reference. Last to last batch, I taught this thing, but it was not asked. This time I just mentioned the reference. Page number 265, question number 97. And those who have it, page number 265, question number 96, check it. Question number 97. When Mr. Peerjada came to dine, who is the writer of the short story? When Mr. Peerjada came to dine. Mr. Peerjada came to dine. Mr. Peerjada came to dine. PYQ questions, original set exam questions. Waiting for right answer. Ritika, Rikta Patra, बहुत बढ़िया. Jhumpa Lahiri, perfect answer. In which short story collection we find this? In which short story collection we find it? Yes, Jhumpa Lahiri, बहुत बढ़िया. There are 9 short stories. What is the name of the collection of short stories? Hadia Chishti, yes. Interpreter of Maladies, बहुत बढ़िया. See, in the collection there are 9 stories. Famous story, Interpreter of Maladies, the character of Mrs. Das. Then another famous story, Sexy. It's the name of a small kid, a girl. Then another famous story, Mr. Peerjada Came to Dine. It deals with India, Bangladesh and Pakistan reference. Now, who coined the term macaronic theatre? All states set PYQ. See the width. Who coined the term macaronic theatre? Who coined the term macaronic theatre? Chalo, batao. Who coined the term macaronic theatre? This is the trick question that will trick you. The macaronis कौन से थे? Rustam Bharucha, Swarit Datta, Dhani Krishna, Manfred Pfister. It's Rustam Bharucha. Remember this point, macaronic theatre. Those who have that booklet, check that question. बहुत बढ़िया. World Classic Part 2. World Classic Part 2. चलो. Invisible Cities. Italo Calvino, Italian writer, talks about Marco Polo who has traveled the world. How many cities are described in Invisible Cities by Marco Polo? Page number 127. Batao. How many cities? World classics. Don't forget world classics. If you are studying world literature, you are studying British history, American, German, don't forget world classics. It's a special collection of world classics. Tell me. This is the reason we provide you these 17 booklets. Oliver Routh, perfect answer. 55 cities, 55 शहरों की बात करते हैं. बहुत बढ़िया, perfect answer, बहुत बढ़िया. In which book? Page number 206. We have Ursula Brengman and Gudrun Brengman, also called Brengman sisters. In which book we have 2 female homosexual characters? Riya Sharma, perfect answer. He says out of these 55 cities, Venice is the best city. इस बार मैंने highlight करवाया था आपको. बहुत बढ़िया. बहुत बढ़िया. शर्बनी, आयुष, अनु, प्रिया चक्रवर्ती, अनन्या लांबा. बहुत बढ़िया. शाबाश. Yes. D.H. Lawrence, Rainbow and Women in Love. The Grapes of Wrath, 1939. The Grapes of Wrath, Gusse Wale Angur, is a novel written by. Who wrote The Grapes of Wrath? Tell me. 1939. It's a world classic. The Grapes of Wrath. Who has written it? The Grapes of Wrath. Yes, right answer. Sharvani, बहुत बढ़िया. John Steinbeck, Hadia Chisti, Swarit Datta, Himani Sharma. John Steinbeck, बहुत बढ़िया. Perfect answer. You guys are rocking. And I'm picking all these PYQs for you. Crime and Punishment, Dostoevsky. What is the name of the hero? Crime and Punishment, Dostoevsky. What is the name of the hero? पूरे 4 पेज के नोट्स नहीं है, सिर्फ दोस्तोवस्की पे. 4 complete pages. Yes, the right answer is Raskolnikov. But do you know the details? What is the murder weapon? Page number 107, first line, the murder weapon, and it has a symbol. It represents Raskolnikov's violent breakdown from morality. Unlike Napoleon, Raskolnikov uses because he's not a great man. What is the murder weapon? Raskolnikov का murder weapon क्या है? हर्ष गुलेरिया, great knowledge brother, बहुत बढ़िया, शाबाश. X, कुल्हाड़ी. It represents that the poor people, the working class people have X. And the working class people have used X to kill the rich one, you know. So X also represents the working class standard. बहुत बढ़िया. कुल्हाड़ी से मारता है. 4 पेज के नोट्स नहीं आपके इसमें. In which famous book? Page number 1111, 111. The bear and squirrel game comes. The bear and squirrel game comes. In which book? Hero and heroine have a bear and squirrel game. Tell me. The bear and squirrel. भालू और गिलहरी का फेमस गेम कपल हस्बैंड वाइफ किस बुक में है? Ready for the right answer? It's a world classic. Riya, बहुत बढ़िया. Look back in anger. Ananya, where is Harold Pinter? No, that game is birthday party game. Look back in anger. I taught this thing in class and I clearly told you that don't forget the bear and squirrel game, which shows that they love each other. What is the name of the boy and the girl? Batao. What is the name of the boy and the girl in Look Back in Anger? Tell me. Yes, it is by John Osborne. It deals with angry young men movement. Dickinson says, sir, your method of teaching is very engaging. Thank you. You know, when you want to learn, I want to share knowledge. So obviously a bond is created. Yes. Jimmy Porter and Allison. The name of the boy, the name of the girl is Jimmy Porter and Allison. Another question, world classic. Another question, world classic. Just tell me this thing. What is the name of the hero in Fahrenheit 451? Ray Bradbury, dystopian novel, Fahrenheit 451. They destroy books. This country does not like books. What is the name of the hero who tries to save books? Hero का नाम क्या है? He is initially a loyal fireman who takes pride in his work, burns books without question. However, when he encounters with Clarissa and starts understanding, he transforms. And then he goes from a mindless conformist to a self-aware individual who values intellectual freedom and human connection. Complete character sketch है यहाँ पे. What is the name of the hero? Guy Montag. Yes, Guy Montag. What was the opening line? The opening line, Fahrenheit 451. I've taught this thing. बोलो opening line क्या है? शाबाश. Gosia ने already बता दिया है. Gosia Bano has already told. Tell me, what is the opening line? You know, these notes are not objective, they are descriptive. They'll not only help you in NET, they'll help you in any public service commission, any TGT, PGT level, any government exam, PhD entrance. इसीलिए हमने इनको डेप्थ में बनाया है with proper detail. Yes, the opening line is, it was a pleasure to burn. Perfect. Now, World Classic Part 2, we are keeping it away. The World Classic Part 3. World Classic Part 3. So that when you go to exam, you are the best. Chalo. ये तो बता दोगे. What is the name of Anna Karenina's lover? What is the name of the Anna Karenina's lover? ये तो बता दोगे आराम से. What is the name of Anna Karenina's lover? I'm sure you will tell it. Don't forget opening line of Anna Karenina. Don't forget opening line. Happy families are all alike. Those unhappy are unhappy in their own way. Opening line. Anna Karenina के lover का नाम बताओ. देखो, she is a rich woman. She has a husband, but still she falls in love with someone else. That someone else is important. Monali, what happened to you? Why are you writing olive malors? That is Lady Chatterley's lover. Okay. It's Vronsky. बहुत बढ़िया. Mr. Karenin is a husband. It is Vronsky. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes. The opening line is, happy families are all alike, but those unhappy are unhappy in their own way. Now, Tin Drum, written by Gunter Grass. Tin Drum, published 1959. It is the first novel in a trilogy. I made you write that name. What is the name of the trilogy written by Gunter Grass where Tin Drum as a novel appears? Not an easy question. हर किसी को नहीं आएगा आपके अलावा. Not everybody will be able to answer it. Tell me. Tin Drum. Collection का नाम क्या है? What's the name of the collection? Oliver, perfect answer Oliver. Denging trilogy. Yes, Denging trilogy. Perfect answer. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Those who do not know it, please write down Denging trilogy. He was born, this is actually a book. He was born in the free city of Denging. So he calls it Denging trilogy. It's very important. What is the name of the hero in the Tin Drum? Tin Drum में hero का नाम क्या है? It is an example of magic realism. Now these notes are not available on Amazon and Flipkart. That number. If we give it to Amazon, Flipkart, they will add 2 more thousand. वो आपसे extra platform fees लेंगे, भेजने के पैसे लेंगे. So you can just WhatsApp on direct number. And these booklets, the price will be increased in the month of July. You must have watched my short video. If you haven't watched it, watch that my short video. I clearly told this thing that there will be a price hike. So don't mess. If you want to order it now. Or you can book your order. Oscar Matzert. बहुत बढ़िया. Oscar Matzert. That's the right answer. बहुत बढ़िया. Now, the next question. Unit 5, Unit 6, Unit 10. इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा पेजेस है. वैसे इतने पेजेस की जरूरत है नहीं. But when we give you everything. Unit 5, Unit 6, Unit 10. Who gave the idea of great vowel shift? Page number 39. Who gave the idea of great vowel shift? Who gave this theory? Offline batch, याद करो मैंने बोर्ड पे लिखा था साफ साफ. While teaching you Elizabethan age. And talked about new words. Who gave the concept of great vowel shift? This booklet does not need these many pages. पता है कितने pages में? 341. But if you read these things, confirm JRF. मुझसे ज़्यादा knowledge होगा. बशर्ते पढ़ लो. Otto Jesperson, बहुत बढ़िया, शाबाश. Please write it down. Please note it down. If you do not know it, highlight it. Otto Jesperson gave the theory of great vowel shift. He studied Old English, Shakespearean English, and mentioned that how the pronunciation of the words changed during Shakespeare. पुरानी चौसर की English, Chaucer's English and Shakespeare's English, there is a shift that is called great vowel shift. Otto Jesperson. Please note it down. भूलना नहीं, बहुत important है. ठीक है? That was the question from Unit 5. Now tell me this thing. How many consonant sounds are there? I know easy है, but let's see. How many consonant sounds are there? Tell me. How many consonant sounds are there? Everybody knows vowel, I know. Vowel, you know. No, this is just a complete bundle. You can't order 1 or 2 book. वो use भी नहीं होगा, किसी काम का नहीं है. If you have these things, you will be having complete offline batch knowledge. Now you are going for 44, 24 and 20. Yeah, we can go for 44, but overall when you talk about the alphabets, 26 alphabets, 5 major vowels and 21 consonant sounds. 21, 5, 26, 26. But if you go in the detail, yes, they become 44. बहुत बढ़िया. You guys have studied really well. Now tell me this. Who has written Morphology of Folktale? Page number 135. Morphology of the Folktale that studied with 31 function of telling a story. Morphology of the Folktale. Last question, Maharashtra set exam. Morphology of the Folktale. Tell me. 1928 publication, Morphology of the Folktale. शर्मिनी पटनायक, व्लादिमीर प्रॉप, अमित पटनायक. बहुत बढ़िया शालिनी, शाबाश, बहुत बढ़िया. Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Who gave this statement? To talk about the structuralist system, to talk about the structuralist grammar. Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Whose famous quotation is that? Whose famous quotation is that? Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Whose famous quotation is that? Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. This lecture will be full and final before your exam. I am taking full time. I will take more time. अभी ये करना है हमें. But I'll make sure, I am assuring you, this will be your complete revision. Extra जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. Watch this lecture. This will be your complete revision. Noam Chomsky, right answer. बहुत बढ़िया. Everybody is answering it. Noam Chomsky. Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. The simple message is that there can be a structure but no meaning. It is grammatically correct but has no meaning. बहुत बढ़िया. Perfect answer. Shabash. Now, let's play the game. Indian literature. बहुत heavy है. See the width. So let's go for Indian literature part 1. अब देखते हैं इंडियंस में क्या करते हो. 388 pages. 388 page. 388. चलो. Raja Rao. The first question, Raja Rao only. Raja Rao's Kanthapura deals with a goddess. Last question, Maharashtra set exam. What is the name of the goddess? Page number 181. Tell me. Raja Rao, Kanthapura deals with a goddess. Batao. What is the name of the goddess? Priyanka has asked a question that, sir, if paper 1 is not good, can we do JRF? I am the example. My paper 1 is bad. Bad. My 11th net, 10th net, if you see, my score is in paper 1 is around 40 percentile around. But English percentile is 99.88. पलक, अगर आपने सिर्फ अभी तक विक्टोरियन पढ़ा है और अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा है तो आई डोंट वांट टू से, बट कुछ नहीं होगा एग्जाम में. आई एम रियली सॉरी टू से. 5 दिन में एग्जाम है और अगर आपने सिर्फ अभी तक विक्टोरियन पढ़ा है तो फिर कुछ नहीं होगा एग्जाम में. सी, आई डोंट वांट टू साउंड रूड, बट यू नो आई कैन टेल यू द ट्रूथ. Kenchamma. Yes, the right answer is Kenchamma. Kenchamma. See, Palak, you could not study whatever the reasons you had. कोई भी reason थे. It's okay. Failing in exam is not a bad thing. It's okay. But you learn. If you do not learn from your mistake, that is a blunder. You fall down, it's okay. But you do not try to, stand up again. That is the blunder. तो अभी नहीं पढ़ा है, कोई बात नहीं. अगली बार JRF कर देना, right? The exam pressure, the pain, the suffering, it should become your energy. इसे energy में convert करो. चलो. Page number 124. The man who would not sleep. Tamil writer. What is the name of the man who would not sleep? He was trying to make his house in the forest. He was very much conscious about his house. And he would not sleep. In the dream also, he would see his house only. 3 questions in exam. The man who would not sleep. Tamil writer. Tell me. This Indian writing book has 388 pages. Tell me the man who would not sleep. Waiting. Oliver Raut, बहुत बढ़िया. Oliver, you deserve JRF this time, trust me. Perumal Murugan, yes, the famous Tamil writer in translation, part of Indian translation studies. 99% students, they don't even know that they should read Indian translation studies. Sometimes the teacher also don't teach. But Perumal Murugan has been asked in exam. Indian translation studies. ये Google Drive वाले बच्चे Perumal Murugan हमने कर रखा है. He is also the part of Dalit studies. Is also the part of Dalit studies. Who has written Mr. Sampath? Mr. Sampath is a famous novel. किसने लिखा है? Tell me. Who has written Mr. Sampath? 168. यहाँ पे पूरी कहानी है, पूरा डिटेल है with theme. I'm just asking basic questions. Who has written Mr. Sampath? Mr. Sampath किसने लिखा है? Nadira Firdaus, there is a number, you can text me, I'll definitely guide you. शर्वनी पटनायक, जॉय, खिजरा सैयद, नकीबा, बहुत बढ़िया, अंकित, लिपिका, आर के नारायण, यस आर के नारायण। एक फन क्वेश्चन है, आर के नारायण में व्हाट इज आर? पेपर का क्वेश्चन है वैसे ही, इट्स अ पेपर क्वेश्चन, PYQ। इन आर के नारायण व्हाट इज आर? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय आर? रैम्बो राजकुमार, राशिपुरम, सिद्धार्थ शंकर द आर्टिस्ट, बहुत बढ़िया सिद्धार्थ। राशिपुरम, it is the name of his village. Now, page number 215, I'll give you 4 books. You will tell me the name of the writer. The Artist of Disappearance, page number 215. The Zigzag Way, Fasting, Feasting, In Custody. Who has written these 4 books? Who has written 4 books? The Artist of Disappearance 2011, The Zigzag Way 2004, Fasting Feasting 1999, In Custody 1984, Clear Light of the Day 1980, Where Shall We Go on This Summer 1975. Complete works of this writer in detail. Yes, Anita Desai, बहुत बढ़िया, Anita Desai is the right answer. Fasting Feasting was nominated for Booker Award, so don't miss that, okay? Fasting Feasting was nominated for Booker Award. The Indian writer, postmodern Indian writer, The Adventures of Apocalypse. The Adventures of Apocalypse 1949, written by, page number 267. पूरा कहानी है, पूरा डिटेल है यहाँ पे. Complete detail has been given. The Adventures of Apocalypse 1949. 1949. Tell me. The Adventures of Apocalypse, postmodern Indian writing. Okay, so this is tough. K.D. Sethna, Sethna, postmodern Indian writings. See, there are no questions directly from postmodern Indian writings, but if they ask you the postmodern questions, we have given you in advance. K.D. Sethna. ये आपको मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे. Then, the famous Bengali writer, Anil Ban, The Song from the Soul, another postmodern work. बहुत सारे writers हैं यहाँ पे जो आपको बहुत help करेंगे. What was the first name, the real name of Jhumpa Lahiri? Indian Part 1. Jhumpa Lahiri first name क्या है? What is the first name of Jhumpa Lahiri? First name Jhumpa Lahiri, real name. What is the real name of Jhumpa Lahiri? What is the real name of Jhumpa Lahiri? Tell me. The real name of Jhumpa Lahiri. 322 students are live. Come on. The real name of Jhumpa Lahiri is Aishwarya, बहुत बढ़िया, perfect answer. Oliva, Nilanjana Sudeshna. The real name of Jhumpa Lahiri, Nilanjana Sudeshna. 4-5 more books, then we will start it. Indian Writing in English Part 2. Chalo. Indian Writing in English Part 2. The famous feminist novel Yamini and the famous work that deals with the society, family, loyalty and condition of a woman, Kalai. Yamini and Kalai are written by 1995, page number 95. Yamini and Kalai. Both are the part of Dalit writings. Both are also the part of Tamil tradition, Tamil writers, Indian translation. Yamini, 1950. Kalai, 1956. There are many questions from Dalit writings, Indian translations. Tell me. No idea. No idea. Okay, write it. Chudamani Raghavan. Chudamani Raghavan was a renowned Tamil writer and a novelist who contributed significantly to Tamil literature, especially in the field of women literature. Page number 94. Especially in the field of women literature. Yamini yaad kar lo. Chudamani Raghavan, Yamini. That will be all. Okay. Okay, tell me this. I'll give you books. You will tell me the name of the writer. Nehru, The Invention of India. Riot, a love story, Why I Am a Hindu. Now I'm sure you will tell me. An Era of Darkness, The British Empire in India, The Great Indian Novel. 5 works. Tell me the name of the writer. Tell me the name of the writer. Yes, Yamini से question exam में. Yes. चूड़ामणि याग, हाँ चूड़ामणि राघवन. Sharvani Sharvani Patnaik, Sashi Tharoor. Yes, it is Sashi Tharoor. No, it is not Kancha Ilya. Kancha Ilya said, Why I am not a Hindu. Shashi Tharoor said, Why I am a Hindu. So it is Sashi Tharoor. The right answer is Sashi Tharoor. बहुत बढ़िया. Balbir Madhopuri. I have met him, so I don't think they'll ask you the question. Who has written The Last Mughal? Begums, Thugs, Nawabs. मैंने आपको लिखवाया है Begums, Thugs and Nawabs, and a famous work, The Last Mughal. The Last Mughal was asked in your exam December 2012. It's a famous work. We have done it. Tell me, The Last Mughal. बोलो. The Last Mughal. Changya Rook, Sharvani Patnaik, बहुत बढ़िया. Sharvani remembers all my lectures. Yes, Balbir Madhopuri, Changya Rook, I have done in class, but not important. बहुत ज़्यादा है. William Dalrymple, right answer, Sharvani Patnaik. Last Mughal, the right answer, William Dalrymple. बहुत बढ़िया, perfect. बहुत बढ़िया. Don't miss that. The Last Mughal. Please remember this thing: Begums, Thugs and Nawabs. एक इसमें जो व्हाइट मुगल्स है, व्हाइट मुगल वर्क भी याद रखना. विलियम डेलरिम्पल, आई हैव द टेक्स्ट. मुझे यहां दिख नहीं रहा, पर यहां मेरे सामने पड़ा होगा. आई एम वर्किंग ऑन माई लाइब्रेरी सेक्शन. आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग दीज वर्ड्स आउट एंड आई एम trying to have some another word, the wooden support. So I've taken all my books right here, left side. Okay, this is again a repeated question. PYQs. Who has written The Mother of 1084? Hajar Chaurasi Ki Maa. The same writer has written Rudali. The same writer has written Baisakhi. One of her most famous novel. It tells the story of a mother's grief and fight for justice after son, left-wing activist killed by police. Rudali is also classic. Who has written this? Page number 60. Indians. Page number 60. Indians. Mahashweta Devi. Perfect. Mahashweta Devi. बहुत बढ़िया. Mahashweta Devi, Rudali, Draupadi. Draupadi is also important. There was a question in Karnataka set exam. Draupadi. She is raped by the police, and when the last officer comes, she has some last cloths. She removes her cloths and challenges the man for rape. This is the question they asked, that what is the theme? What is the message? What is the symbol? Now, yes, this has been translated by Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak. British History Part 2. Sorry, Part 1. British History Part 1. Part 1, Part 2 and 3. There are 3 booklets on British history. Hero and Hero Worship is a famous work written by. Deals with 6 types of heroes. Hero and Hero Worship is written by. Deals with 6 types of heroes. Tell me. Hero and Hero Worship deals with 6 types of heroes. Hero and Hero Worship deals with 6 types of heroes. Who has written it? Thomas Carlyle. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Thomas Carlyle. Opening scene, Way of the World. Way of the World starts in the opening scene. PYQ question. William Congreve, 1700. Way of the World. The opening scene starts in. Where do we have the opening scene? Waiting for the right answer. When I was teaching you, I told you it's a PYQ. So while teaching, I already told you they can ask this question. Don't forget that thing. You know, with these notes, what I actually provide you, my JRF certificate, the first JRF for your motivation, so that you can see how they give you JRF certificate. My another JRF certificate, double JRF, so that you have the motivation. The University of Delhi certificate, joining University of Delhi, so that you get to know that you work hard, you get a JRF, and Delhi University is not a big thing for you. And then all my certificates here, all my certificates. Yes. The right answer is Chocolate House. बहुत 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 बढ़िया. Okay, चलो अब एक tough question ढूंढता हूँ थोड़ा सा इसमें से. Squire Thornhill. Squire Thornhill is a character in page number 76. Squire Thornhill is a character in a book 1766. What is the name of the book? Squire Thornhill किसमें character है? In which book Squire Thornhill is a character? Jaya says it's the most inspiring page. Thank you. Vicar of Wakefield, Divyani, बहुत बढ़िया. Vicar of Wakefield. Yes, the right answer is Vicar of Wakefield. बहुत बढ़िया. Oliver Goldsmith. चलो ये बताओ. How many children Lady Macbeth had is an essay written by. Page number 43. How many children Lady Macbeth had? Written by. How many children Lady Macbeth had? Written by. How many children Lady Macbeth had? Written by. How many children Lady Macbeth had? Our student inspector from Banaras, Ram Prabhav Singh, RP Singh is watching us. He's also a very good literary man. Ram Prabhav is watching me from Banaras. He's a police inspector. Let me tell you a small story. What happened? He wanted to meet me. I was at my nani's place. So normally I don't meet students when I'm at my relative's place. But he said, sir, please, I have to meet. I said, fine, okay. So one fine morning I said, okay, RP Singh, you can come to meet me. He came with 6 police constables, 1 judge, all dressed up in police and all, and a police, the jeep came. Uttar Pradesh Sarkar, oh bhai sahab. And my nani place and all my, the neighborhood. Who's this? He came, he touched my feet and hugged me. And then everybody's fine. Okay. Something is normal. And I saw a policeman having a great knowledge of literature. We interacted for 2 hours. He was on duty. He was going somewhere. He found some time to talk to me. He came early morning and I had a great interaction with this. I have never ever seen a policeman having this much knowledge. I have many other students, they are in police. I have many students, they are serving in police. But with this knowledge, great memory. RP Singh, great memory. Ram Prabhav Singh, great memory. बहुत बढ़िया. Now come back. Chalo. That is a beautiful memory. Now we have paper 1, part 1, part 2. Paper 1, part 1, part 2, offline batch notes. We will discuss this in tomorrow's class. Now come back for practice. Okay. So paper 1, I'm not asking questions right here. We will ask these questions tomorrow in a special class. All those who want to make muscles, 17 booklets. Do this. 1, 2, 7 kg. Can you read this? If you read this, if you can revise this, JRF belongs to you. If you can read this, you can revise this, JRF is all yours. So come on. Ready? You have worked very hard. You have worked very hard and this is the last session. It will help you. It will give you ample opportunity. All the students who are watching me, for all other literary exams, you can join us. We have everything for you. This is our app. You can scan. You can be the part of it. In the app, when you go Sahitya classes, you have to register yourself. Once registered, you have all the classes, all the courses available. You can click any of your course and get your lectures right there. All the lectures will be offline batch lectures. No quality compromise. High level quality offline batch lectures. अगर आप यूपी पीजीटी हरियाणा पीजीटी दे रहे हैं, टॉपिक विलियम शेक्सपियर है, तो भी दिल्ली वाली क्लास मिलेगी, ऑफलाइन बैच मिलेगा. So you just have to scan the code and go. You just scan this Sahitya classes app, join it. Now, those who want to practice this test series, it is uploaded in the test series. You can go for it. Last 4-5 days you have left. You can practice the test series. आप कर सकते हैं. Now come back. चलो. All those who are making the query about notes material, there is a line on your screen. There is a phone number on your screen. Just drop a WhatsApp. After session, my team will respond. Now come back. Chalo. We have to save your time. We have to make it very much quality purposes. Just last announcement that it's been last 3 years, the notes prices are not raised. So my team has decided to raise the price. So even if you're not able to buy now, what you do? You just book your notes now. Or you can just say that, okay, sir, we want to buy it. So that when the prices are raised and you say that, sir, we already texted in the month of June. So for you, there will be a proper discount. There'll be no price raise for you. Don't miss it. Chalo. Let's go for the first question. Aajo. Okay, let's go for the first question. Which of the following plays was influenced by Brest's epic theatre? We have done epic theatre in the class. याद है epic theatre किया था मैंने? I gave you the reference of a beggar boy asking money at the traffic signal. Who coined the term epic theatre? Erwin Piscator. Write it down. Who coined the term? Erwin Piscator. Erwin Piscator has coined the term, right? Bertolt Brecht dealt with it. It is the question, don't forget. Bertolt Brecht had written Good Women of Stage 1. Direct answer. Point to be noted. Epic theatre coined by Erwin Piscator, propounded by Bertolt Brecht and used in his book, Good Women of Stage 1. Now you tell me, what are the names of 2 characters in Good Women of Stage 1? Good Women of Stage 1 में 2 characters कौन से हैं? In Good Women of Stage 1, who are the 2 characters? In Good Women of Stage 1, who are the 2 characters? Shweta and Shente. But they are actually one. They are actually one character. एक ही आदमी है, लड़की ने अपने भाई का रूप बनाया है. The girl has disguised herself as her brother so that nobody will take the benefit of a girl. So it is the girl, she has to run a business. For running business, she has disguised herself as a brother. It is actually one character, Shweta and Shente. Now, drama portion. Question number 2, very important. Question number 2, very important. Shabash. Come on. Question number 2, very important. Yes, Sharmini Patnaik, बहुत बढ़िया. Lionel Abel. Note it down. If you did not know it, note it down. You can have direct questions in exam. याद रखना, आपको direct questions मिलने के बहुत अच्छे chances हैं. Most expected questions in UGC NET 2025. Don't miss them at any cost. Who is saying this thing? The one who has qualified 11 time NET, double JRF. Would have qualified 12th, but this time I'm not attempting. I booked my tickets, everything is set, but this time I'm not attempting. So please, if I'm at your place, 99% student don't know it, you should know it. Write a point. Write a point. He introduced the term in 1963. He introduced the term in 1963. The name of the book was Meta Theatre. The name of the book was Meta Theatre. He introduced the term in 1963. He did a special study of Hamlet and 6 characters in search of author by Luigi Pirandello. He did a study of this. Don't miss this. Galti mat karna. Now, Antonin Artaud is known for Theatre of Cruelty. Theatre of Cruelty by Antonin Artaud. Don't miss that. Martin Esslin 1961. Theatre of Absurd. Don't miss it. ये मुझे भी नहीं पता कौन है. Let it be. चलो. Which Shakespearean play critiques colonialism and master-servant relationship? बहुत आसान है. चलो शाबाश. बहुत आसान है. Tell me कौन बताएगा? Tell me who will answer this. It's easy. Reading your comments. Okay. Maybe you're not able to read this. Tiger, chalo, go. One side has been occupied by tiger, so I'll go this side. Read it. Yes, the right answer is tempest. Right answer is tempest. Right answer is tempest. Please take tiger away. He's blocking my path. Tiger, go. Let me teach, beta. Go. Bye. कर दो, जाओ. Go. Gate को बंद कर दो. He blocked my way. Actually, when I teach, so tiger loves to sit near. So he's like almost there. So I will just step on him. So this is the reason I had to ask him to leave. And it's so sweet he left. Colonialism, colonial study. We have done post-colonial study of tempest. Now you understand why I taught you tempest not as a story, but as post-colonial narration. My master, thou hast taught me a tongue, and now I know how to curse you. Tempest में जो Caliban है, he tries to rape Miranda. When Prospero wants to kill him, Miranda saves and says, Papa, don't kill Caliban. Why? Tell me. Why Miranda says, don't kill Caliban? Caliban को मत मारो. Ananya Mukherjee says, Tiger is also learning literature. Yes, if he gets the chance, he'll definitely crack JRF. He has attended my 400, 500 lectures. Why Miranda saves Caliban? This will be a good question. Yes, Savi Maurya, bahut badhiya. It is not human ground that, okay, she's a girl, she has a feminine heart, she has an emotion and she wanted to forgive him. No, they had only servant. Caliban was the only servant. She says, who will cook for us? Who will make fire for us? Who will arrange our bed? Papa, घर में बर्तन झाड़ू पोछा कौन करेगा? You'll understand the value of maids. In high society, where husband and wife both are working, maids are the most important people. Maids are most important people. मेरी सोसाइटी में ना, अगर मुझे कभी लगे कि मेरे पास नौकरी नहीं है, I can be cook for them. Everybody wants a cook. They don't want to work. Good. Chalo, right answer. Shabash. In which play the concept of where frame dung alienation effect is directly employed? ये मैंने पूरा नहीं पढ़ा. I did not read it. Why? Anybody who can tell me why I did not read it? Tell me, Shabash. Were from dung. Okay. The alienation effect, as we already have studied this thing, that is the part of epic theatre, Bertolt Brecht. We have one book, Mother Courage and Her Children, which is written by Bertolt Brecht. It has the idea of alienation. But you know what? A good learner can learn even from the gestures of a teacher. I did not read it knowingly because my target was here. That's pragmatism. Pragmatism means practical understanding. You won't also understand, you won't understand German, I won't understand German. So we have English. Second thing, if I did not read it because I wanted to read this and it is okay for me, deconstruction, supplement. If you're not able to understand, go for the closest option, the nearest possible option. Deconstruction, supplement. Third thing, I saved my time by not reading it. And I focus on something that I know. Phenomenological reduction. Last question, Maharashtra set, Husserl fraud, the theory. Offline batch, you have done it. Google Drive, online students, you have done it. Now, अरे ये तो पेपर लीक हो गया. I mentioned theatre of cruelty by someone. Name the answer. Theatre of cruelty. Theatre of cruelty associated with. We have done it. Come on. Navya Kaushiki, बहुत बढ़िया. Hadia Chishti, Gunjan, Ananya, Aishwarya, Priya, Lisha. Shabash. Perfect. Antonin Atrod. Please don't forget this. 6 to 7 times it has been asked in exam. Theatre of cruelty मत भूलना. बहुत important है. डांस मैकाबर क्या होता है? व्हाट इज डांस मैकाबर? ये बताओ, व्हाट इज डांस मैकाबर? लेट्स सी हु टेल्स मी. Just asking this. What is dance macabre? And out of all the university wits, whose books are the part of dance macabre? Divyani, बहुत बढ़िया, perfect answer, बहुत बढ़िया. Out of all the university wits, whose books are the part of dance macabre? Yes, Dance of Death. A lot of death in the story. In Shakespeare's King Lear, it is Dance Macabre. In University Wits, Thomas Kidd. Thomas Kidd is the famous writer known for Dance Macabre. Point to be noted. Chalo, bahut badhiya, you are answering good questions. Which of these plays critique post-war American capitalism and the illusion of the American dream? बहुत बढ़िया work है, बहुत बढ़िया. Confused mat hona, let me tell you. All of these books deal with American dream. Now you just have to tell me the right answer. Come on. You just have to tell me the right answer. Don't be confused. Waiting. Shabash. Kid made Seneca bleed white. Very good. Death of salesman. Yes. The right answer is Death of Salesman. See, talking about post-war, only Death of Salesman is post-war. Others were written before the war. बाकी जो है ना, वो First World War के आसपास है. Death of Salesman is the most important work, which is around Second World War. Right answer, Death of Salesman or Illusion of American Dream, because Willy Loman always wants to imagine that he's living his American dream. Willy Loman is always happy that I'm happy. And please don't forget the name of two sons, Biff and Happy, and their comparison, Hercules and Adonis. You know, that's very important. Maharashtra said they asked the name of two neighbors. दो neighbors के नाम पूछे थे. Watch my Maharashtra said paper solution. Which Greek tragedy includes the philosophical chorus, Count no man happy until he's dead? कोई भी खुश नहीं है जब तक वो मर ना जाए. Tell me, which Greek writer says count no man happy unless he's dead? Count no man happy. Yes, Hercules. बहुत बढ़िया. So, point to be noted, it is Oedipus Rex by Sophocles. It is the part of the chorus song. It has a philosophy that life is all about tragedy. So, this is something, the basic idea, Aristotelian idea, that life is all about tragedy and you can never be permanently happy. The ultimate happiness comes to you when you are dead. Remember what I taught you? French Kafka said, the ultimate, क्या बोलते हैं? Okay, the ultimate level of maturity is to have a wish to die. जब तुम high level mature हो जाओगे ना, तुम्हारा मन करेगा मर जाऊं. I'm not supporting suicide, okay? What is the central theme of Edward Bond Saved, 1965? Point to be noted. If you have not done it, write it right there. Note कर लो इसको, शाबाश. Edward Bond Saved का क्या concept है? बताओ. इसमें एक बड़ा खतरनाक सीन है. बच्चे को पत्थर से मारते हैं. बेबी स्टोनिंग सीन है. This book has infamous baby stoning scene. बच्चे को पत्थर से मारते हैं. This book has a baby stoning scene. Please remember this point. Now, it deals with violence and social alienation. Working class से deal करता है. It deals with poor people, working class people, their lives, their violence and social alienation. गरीब लोगों को कैसे टॉर्चर किया जाता है, उनकी लाइफ क्या है, उनको दूर कैसे रखा जाता है. Remember this. This is important. Edward Bond Saved, very important point to be noted. Postmodern. The idea of poor theater is associated with. The idea of poor theater is associated with. Trust me, you will get some questions directly. बहुत questions मिलेंगे. Don't miss it at any cost. Jerzy Grotowski. Yes, Sharmini Patnaik, बहुत बढ़िया आंसर, बहुत बढ़िया ऐश्वर्या, शाबाश. Georgi Grotowski deals with the idea of poor theater. Important है, no need to go in detail. This much, just write this much, note it down. This test series, you can find it in our test. It has been uploaded. You have 5 more days. If you want to practice the last minute questions, you can just WhatsApp and go and get the test series. Now, the next one. Which modern play reinterprets the Oedipus myth from a post-colonial perspective? Oedipus mythology को post-colonial perspective से कौन सा work deal करता है? Obviously, Desire Under the Elms easy है. Tell me. नहीं, it's not Desire. Sorry. It is The Island. Sorry, The Island. Desire Under the Elms में जो characters है ना, I got confused. It is The Island. My mistake. देखा? Double JRF भी गलती करता है. Overconfidence. It is by Athol Fugard and John Carney, and it deals with the theme of Oedipus in South Africa. The Island by Athol Fugard. Remember, we have done Blood Knot and John Carney. These two writers deals with Oedipus, and it is the retelling of Oedipus style, the Sophocles style, and this deals with African apartheid conditions. Clear? The next one. Which poetic technique is primarily used in Gerard Manley Hopkins' The Wind Over? Sprung rhythm. Repeated question hai, aasan hai. GM Hopkins, you know what happened actually, Hopkins? Why normally Hopkins is ignored by teachers, they don't teach. Hopkins died, and after 30 years of his death, his books were found and published. So he became famous after 30 years of his death. So sometimes people don't know where to add him. Sometimes they add him in moderns, sometimes they add him in Victorians. 30 years के बाद famous हुआ था ये. Tell me, Hopkins sprung rhythm के बाद, next one. If you don't know, note it down, okay? Who coined the phrase objective correlative? Now we are dealing with poetry section. Objective correlative. Tell me. अब यहाँ पे point to be noted. Actual coinage is by Washington Elston. This was a question of Uttarakhand set exam. I made mistake because at the time I was just learning. I went for T.S. Eliot. If in the option Washington Elston is given, the right answer is Washington Elston. If in the option Washington Elston is not given, then the right answer is T.S. Eliot. So right answer Washington Elston. If you do not have Washington Elston, then it is T.S. Eliot. Point to be noted. Which 20th century poet? Which 20th century poet? A style is often described as mythical method. Famous question है, paper में आया हुआ है. Name the writer who is described for the mythical methods. Tell me. It's easy. ये अभी आपके MPPSC में था. It was also in MPPSC. Mythical method. See, it is T.S. Eliot. He uses more mythology than anyone. Robert Frost, almost no mythology. Sylvia Plath, almost no mythology. Wallace Stevens, almost no. But T.S. Eliot in Wasteland alone has mythologies. हर book में mythology है. So it is T.S. Eliot. He uses mythological styles. What is the function of the chorus in classical Greek ode? Chorus का क्या काम होता है in classical Greek odes? Tell me. Chorus का क्या काम होता है? What does chorus do? Just use Oedipus reference. Oedipus का reference use करो. What was the line in Oedipus? Sharmila, you're from Tamil Nadu. I have been to Tamil Nadu. Do you know I have qualified Tamil Nadu set? My center was in Chennai, Kaide Millet Women's College. That was my center. And some of the students, they thought that I look like Jayam Ravi. So at that time I did not know who is Jayam Ravi. And then later I checked Jayam Ravi, and I felt that they insulted Jayam Ravi when they said I look like Jayam Ravi. Jayam Ravi is more handsome. Okay, what is the function of the chorus in the classical Greek? See, chorus always give philosophy. Chorus is the singers who sing, and sometimes they sing in between the plays, in between the act and scenes. Sometimes the chorus comes at the end. Dr. Faustus, chorus comes at the end and it gives philosophy. T.S. Eliot, Murder in the Cathedral, chorus comes after every scene. Oedipus, the chorus comes in between and at the end to present philosophical reflection. Don't forget this. Long confessional poem, Kaddish. Who has written Kaddish? Long confessional poem, Kaddish, written by. Long confessional poem, Kaddish, written by. Tell me. Shabash. Shaheen is watching from Maharashtra. Purnima has joined us from Karnataka. Purnima, do you know I have qualified Karnataka set, and my first ever 5-star hotel stay in my life was in Karnataka. My first ever flight was from Delhi to Bengaluru. So I have a great emotional connection. I've been to Vanarghatta, and I've been to some great places in Bengaluru. But it's been a long time. I really want to come back. Yes, Allen Ginsberg wrote Kaddish, and in this poetry, he talks about his mother. Allen Ginsberg, in this poetry, talks about his mother. Name of the mother, Naomi. Point to be noted. The name of his mother is Naomi. नादिरा सेज पैर दर्द नहीं हो रहे सर आपके? यस हो रहे हैं, आवाज भी खराब हो रही है, इसलिए मैं बार बार एसी अप डाउन कर रहा हूं. बट दिस इज माई ड्यूटी. आपका भविष्य है यार, आप असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर बन जाओगे. और इतनी मेहनत करके लास्ट टाइम में तो आई डोंट वांट टू गिव अप ना. Imagine you become assistant professor, you become JRF, you're getting 45,000 per month scholarship. You become professors, you are getting married, you are getting buying new house, you're buying cars. And for that thing, I just have to do my duty. It is my duty. अगर offline classes का ना हो ना, तो I can teach you on YouTube every day. But then in offline classes we teach 8 to 10 hours. From morning to evening 5, 6, and then exam time we go for 9 p.m, 10 p.m. From morning to 10 p.m. So sometimes I'm not able to come live on YouTube. Now come back. Chalo. Amrita is watching me from Andhra. Amrita, do you know I'm qualified Andhra set? My center was in Tirupati. Let me tell you a funny story. I was going to Tirupati wearing a jeans. My cab driver didn't tell me that the jeans is not allowed. Maybe he wanted me to buy a lungi from some particular shop. So then he told me that, sir, buy a lungi. Jeans is not allowed. I said, okay. I bought a lungi, but I do not know how to tie it, right? So I just arranged it somehow. I just fixed it somehow. I was not able to walk. My feet were, having not enough space to walk. So there was an uncle, and he was, muscular man. And he came to me and started talking to me. He was like, something. I said, sir, Hindi or English? Only Hindi or English? So he was not able to speak Hindi or English. So what did he do? He, he held my pant and belt, and I was like, what is this? And he opened it. Thank God I was wearing jeans inside. He didn't even ask me that I'm going to open it. He opened the lungi and then arranged it and then made me wear it. And that was a just beautiful connection. I said, thank you. He moved on. It was a beautiful experience. Andhra said. Rinku says, I'm from Gujarat. Rinku, I've qualified Gujarat 2 times. Both of my centers were in Ahmedabad. There are 3 first ever students who came to Delhi in offline batch from Gujarat. 2 of them are teaching in Central University, proper university teachings. 1 is teaching in a normal college. They all are qualified. Now come back, chalo. गुजरात का भी बड़ा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है काठियावाड़ी थाली खाने का. Which of the following poet was most influenced by Indian Upanishads and Eastern philosophy? इनमें से कौन इंडियन फिलोसफी एंड उपनिषद्स से इंप्रेस था? बताओ. इंडियन फिलोसफी एंड उपनिषद्स. Adya Mishra is watching it from Lucknow. I have been to Lucknow and I will come on 20th July. Our content writer is getting married in Lucknow. So most probably on 20th July, I will be in Lucknow. I've been to Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, SSB, army interviews. Yes, the right answer is T.S. Eliot. See, frankly, W.B. Yeats, T.S. Eliot is next level. The best example is four quartets. T.S. Eliot is the right answer for this particular Upanishad thing. Four quartets around 1943. T.S. Eliot. And remember the order of four quartets. Don't forget the order of four quartets. Negative capability was a concept introduced by which romantic poet? ये आता होगा, I'm sure. ये तो आना ही चाहिए. This is very easy. I have not qualified Himachal set. Three times I filled the form for Himachal set. I could not go. Malini, have you been to Kerala? My God, Kerala is my love. I'm coming to Kerala. Maybe on 25th. I will be in Kochi, 25th. My center is in Wayanad, but I will not be able to attempt my exam. So I'm thinking to have 4 to 5 days, relaxing. So 4 or 5 days I will be in Alappi, Athirapalli, Munnar, and I've been to Kerala many a time. It's a beautiful place. It is actually God's own country. And all the students who are watching it, please once in your life go to Kerala. You would love it. And eat the local food. We call it meals. I love meals. I love meals. उसका नाम क्या है? With rice, it looks like curry. I have paisam. And there is something, made of curd. I'm missing that name. And Kerala parota. It's wow. Yes, I have qualified Maharashtra set. My center was in Goa. And I qualified my first GATE exam in Mumbai, Powai area. I have never been to West Bengal. It is West Bengal, North Bengal University. I've qualified West Bengal set, North Bengal University. Right answer, John Keats. Right answer, John Keats. What does the term typically signify in Petrarchan sonnet? Volta kya hota hai? Question number 18. In Petrarchan sonnet, what is volta? Change in rhyme scheme or something, or change in tone? Tell me. ये आपका आता है ऑक्टेव और सेस्टेट के अंदर. दिस कम्स इन ऑक्टेव एंड सेस्टेट. Ananya, I have never been to Kolkata. I would love to be. So come back. See, not rhyme scheme. It is tone and argument. But rhyme scheme can be, because ABB, Abba, and CD. Octave and sestet में argument change होता है. That is called volta, right? But if we want to challenge it, after 8 lines, the rhyme scheme also gets changed. But octave and sestet, the biggest difference is the change of thoughts, change of emotions, argument. This is the right answer. B is the right answer. We can fight for A. Which movement is associated with black female poets like Audre Lorde and Nikki Giovanni? आसान है. Audre Lorde and Nikki Giovanni. Tell me. Yeah, the disturbance is in my voice is because of the long session. No? Tell me. What's the most common thing? I have been to Bihar also. There is a place called Jamania. I have been to that. I attended a wedding of my student. No, not Harlem Renaissance. Not Harlem Renaissance. No. It is not Harlem Renaissance. It is not Harlem Renaissance. Feminist poetics. See, Audre Lorde, Nikki Giovanni as black feminist writers. Ain't I a Woman, Audre Lorde. Black feminist writers. And here the one word that goes is feminism. Harlem ke saath nahi hai. It is feminism. Feminist reference. Now come back. What is blazon in Renaissance poetry? Paper ka question hai, PYQ question hai. What is a blazon in Renaissance poetry? See this. What is a blazon in Renaissance poetry? See, when you praise a female, you describe her eyes, her hair, her body parts. When you exaggerate the description of a female or a lover's body, but it is female only, that is blazon style. Remember this. It's a very good question, where the poet enumerates beloved's features in exaggerated praise, where the lover talks about the lady, the beloved, and praises her beauty. So don't forget this. It's important. It's already asked. ये पहले भी आ चुका है. This has been asked. Now, come back. Which novel is considered the first stream of consciousness novel in English literature? Point to be noted. HPSC, they said interior monologue, and Henry James was taken as the right answer. Point to be noted. If they say interior monologue, it is Henry James. When they use proper word stream of consciousness, then you can go for Virginia Woolf. And in these works, you have to find out the famous work by Virginia Woolf. To the Lighthouse. To the Lighthouse. Sound and the Fury will come into 1929. It is 1927. Ulysses comes early. Ulysses जो है ये थोड़ा पहले आएगा. But proper use यहाँ पे है. Now, if still, again there can be a confusion. अगर मुझे लगता है, if I think like a paper setter, Ulysses can also be taken as the right answer. Let me check. क्या आंसर होना चाहिए इसका? ओके, क्या बात है. Dorothy Richardson's Pointed Roof is the first ever stream of consciousness novel. Write it. लिखो इसको. 1915. Dorothy Richardson's Pointed Roof 1915 is the first ever stream of consciousness novel. उसके बाद Joyce है. उसके बाद Joyce. First full length novel. Ulysses is first full length novel, but if you talk about chronology, Dorothy Richardson's Pointed Roof, the first overall work. That's important. Check it. Now see this. In which novel does the concept of double consciousness become a major theme? इनमें से किसमें the double consciousness concept comes? Double consciousness. We studied the idea of double consciousness. It is applied in Dalit studies. It is applied in female studies. It is applied in racism. Color issues में भी apply होता है. The idea of double consciousness थी. यहाँ पे दो चीज है. You are black, you are outsider. Afro-American, the invisible man, Ralph Ellison. He says, I am a black, first consciousness. That in America, I don't belong to America. I am outsider. Double consciousness. The invisible man, Ralph Ellison. Which of the following novels reflects the technique of magic realism? आसान है. We have done it. Chalo, tell me. You tell me. I'll not give you the answer. Which one deals with the magic realism? The magic realism. किसमें घोस्ट आते मिलने के लिए? In the city of Macondo. In the city of Macondo. Buendia family, 100 years saga. Ghosts are regular characters. 100 year of solitude. Magic realism, 100 year of solitude. Notes में लिखवाते रहे, हम कहा था कि why it is magic realism? The ghosts are the part of the story. In the city Macondo, imaginary city. Which of these novels critiques Victorian education and utilitarianism? Easy. Very easy. Tell me. बहुत आसान है. Tell me. It's very easy. It's very easy. Come on. ठीक है, शाबाश. जो बच्चे डेविड कॉपरफील्ड बोल रहे हैं गलत है. It's not David Copperfield. Yes, his nickname is Gabo. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Here, question number 24. Right answer, hard times. Victorian education, hard times. Yaad karo, utilitarianism. What I need is fact, fact, fact. Teach these kids nothing but the fact. Utilitarianism, hard times. Sowing, reaping, garnering. Devashish Das, बहुत बढ़िया. मधु, बहुत बढ़िया. शाबाश. बहुत बढ़िया. शाबाश. Question number 25. What narrative strategy does Joseph Conrad employ in Heart of Darkness? It's a good question if you just forget. अगर आप अचानक से भूल जाओ कि narrative structure क्या है in Heart of Darkness, you will make a mistake. बोलो. क्या स्टाइल है? What narrative strategy does Joseph Conrad employ in Heart of Darkness? You remember the story? Charles Marlowe is going through Congo River. He is going in the search of ivory trade man, Mr. Kurds. Story starts with Charles Marlowe, then story shifts to Kurds. Those stories, frame narrative. Point to be noted. It is frame narrative. Right answer, frame narrative. बहुत बढ़िया. All the students who went for frame narrative answer, that's the right answer. In which novel does the protagonist face a post-colonial identity crisis? Post-colonial identity crisis किसमें सबसे ज़्यादा है? I can give you a clue. There is no Othello. Othello was a lie. There is no Othello. Othello was a lie. There is no Othello. Othello was a lie. Palakshi, you have joined us with another account. Palakshi has joined us with another account. Palakshi, I must say, you are living one of my dream life. You are assistant professor in Goa. Serving in Goa, right? Wow. Today only I was thinking if I can just go to Goa. I love monsoon. I have been to Goa 8 to 10 times. एक बार ना, once you make your career, एक बार बहुत मेहनत करो, kill yourself, बहुत मेहनत करो, फिर अपनी मर्जी से घूमो. I'm traveling, I'm living my life, work hard. The right answer is Season of Migration to the North, post-colonial narration, Tayyab Sali. Online class students, offline, एक लड़का होता है, मुस्तफा. He says that America is good, America is good. He's a happy, charming personality. He goes to America and then he comes back. And after once he returns, he is no more charming. He keeps on saying there is no Othello. Othello was a lie. ये डिस्कस किया था, मैंने आपको बताया था. सूडान का राइटर है. राइटर इज फ्रॉम सूडान. इन ऑफलाइन एंड गूगल ड्राइव वी डू दीज थिंग्स. तैयब साली. तैयब साली. Yes. Sudanese writer from Sudan. Name of the boy, Mustafa. Famous line, there is no Othello. Othello was a lie. Famous line. Which dystopian novel introduces the concept of newspeak and doublethink? Very easy. You have done it. If you remember the language newspeak, when I was teaching you this thing, I made you write that. I wish you best of luck, Palakshi, for your future endeavors. Nakiba says Brave New World. No. Dhani has given the right answer. It is 1984. Pratyusha Jha, Aishwarya, 1984. See, newspeak, doublethink, thought police, thought crime, Ministry of Love, Ministry of Fear, Ministry of Truth, and the punishment room number 101. We have done all these things in detail. Don't miss these things. इनको miss मत करो at any cost. इनको don't miss them at any cost. इनको miss नहीं करना है. See, the fresh online class and offline class will start from 10th July. Admissions are going on. 10th July, I will take my offline class. That will be the first online class. Syllabus introduction, planning, and each and everything. To go for online class or offline class, you can contact on given numbers and you can be JRF like them. Starting from 10th July. Starting from 10th July. So don't miss it. Many students, they come from different states. So that is the reason we are giving time. After exam, you take time, you pack your bags and you come. So we are giving you the time 10th July. Hostels are available. You will find each and everything. Hostel, PG, independent flats. A lot of people come and they stay together. They have their own friends. They become a group. So you can come and join us. 10th July. Don't miss it. You can scan these things. You can take a screenshot. Now come back. Question number 28. In James Joyce Ulysses, which Homeric character corresponds to Stephen Dedalus? होमर का कौन सा कैरेक्टर स्टीफन डेडलस से रेगुलर बातचीत करता है? James Joyce Ulysses, which Homeric character corresponds to Stephen Dedalus? Remember, Ulysses is a modern telling. Ashish, I have no idea about KV new rule. फिलहाल तो मुझे KV के नए रूल का आइडिया नहीं है. But if I have the idea, I'll let you know. See, Stephen Dedalus talks to Telemachus, his son. So he's able to, yes, the right answer that has been given, Telemachus. बहुत बढ़िया, perfect. In the modern retelling, the character Stephen Dedalus talks to Telemachus. Remember this point. Dedalus himself is representing father. Which of the following novels prominently uses the technique of historiographic metafiction? We have done that. Historiographic and metafiction. Beautiful question, PYQ question. पहले आ चुका है. This question has already been asked. Historiographic metafiction. Historiographic metafiction. Give me the right answer. Come on, waiting. Who will give me the right answer? Historiographic metafiction. It has history. It has metafiction. See, French Lieutenant's Women is no doubt a historiographic metafiction. But the perfect answer is Midnight Children. Partition is history. And when history has been defined, he uses his technique of magic realism. Multiple narratives. It is historiographic metafiction. दोनों सही हैं. Both are correct. I will go for this because it is more correct. This is also correct. I've taught you this thing. French Lieutenant's Women. ये हमने discuss किया है. Remember this thing? I talked about the three endings. John Fowles. In the three ending, the girl is living in the house of a famous writer. PYQ question. Already asked in exam. What is the name of the writer where the girl is living in the house? बताओ. लड़की जिसके घर में रह रही है, उस राइटर का नाम क्या है? This PDF, this question is available on test series. You can scan this thing. You can scan and get the test series. कमाल पढ़ाया है मैंने दर्पण, मैंने पढ़ाया है. डीजी रॉसेटी, मुस्कान, बहुत बढ़िया मुस्कान, शाबाश. Yes. DZ Rossetti. The girl is living in the house of DZ Rossetti. Pratiksha, the students from Gujarat come to Delhi and join us. आपके यहाँ से बहुत सारे बच्चे आते हैं. गुजरात से बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स दिल्ली आते हैं. The only problem that you will find in Delhi when you come from Gujarat is that you will find spicy food. A Gujarati student, they come and tell me, sir, we eat sweets even in our dal and sabji. And in Delhi, spicy food is actually spicy. Yes, the girl is found in the house of DZ Rossetti. Which of these authors is most associated with minimalist fiction? Very important. Underline karo. मिनिमलिस्ट फिक्शन से कौन सा राइटर सबसे ज्यादा कनेक्टेड है? द नेम द राइटर हु डील्स विद मिनिमलिस्ट फिक्शन. पोस्ट मॉडर्न राइटर. द मिनिमलिस्ट फिक्शन. Raymond Carver deals with American short stories dealing with the lives of people who are marginalized and have minimalistic style. So it is Raymond Carver. Write it down. Take Raymond Carver's name and the reference American postmoderns minimalist fiction. ये क्वेश्चंस आएंगे पेपर में. आसान क्वेश्चंस की उम्मीद मत करो. Don't expect easy questions in paper. Go for this. Raymond Carver, he defines the voice of American minimalist. Point to be noted. Raymond Carver. Non-fiction से डील कर रहे हैं. We are dealing with non-fiction. Which of these work is considered a foundational text in the genre of autobiography? Autobiography का सबसे बेस्ट वर्क कौन सा है? Let's see who tells me the right answer. Let's see who tells me the right answer. This book, I have it. I posted a short video about that book and I told you this is the first ever autobiography. The Confessions of Saint Augustine is believed to be the first ever autobiography. Point to be noted. Confessions of Saint Augustine. मेरे पास टेक्स्ट है. I wish मेरे पास अभी सामने होता तो मैं आपको दिखा देता. I would have shown it to you. I don't exactly know कहाँ रखा हुआ है. But I have the text. I posted a short video on it. The Confessions of Saint Augustine. Next one. Who introduced the concept of personal essay in Renaissance? In Renaissance phase, personal essays कौन लेके आया? In Renaissance, the personal essays were introduced by. In Renaissance, personal essays कौन लेके आया? The right answer is Montaigne. The right answer is Montaigne. The right answer is Montaigne. Montaigne is the first person who started writing essays. Francis Bacon copied him. In Renaissance, the first person who introduced. So in Renaissance, Montaigne, he wrote essays 1581. We have done it. Francis Bacon copied him. Francis Bacon copied him. The next one. Right answer, बहुत बढ़िया. Edward Said Orientalism, what is the central argument? Edward Said Orientalism, what is the central argument? Main argument क्या है? This session will save you an exam. We are touching all the points. Non-fiction we are dealing. Fiction, drama, poetry we have done. You're watching it for the first time, don't hesitate to subscribe. What is the central argument in Edward Said Orientalism? To get the test series, whether you are from UP-PGT or any state, any set exam, any net exam, scan this. You will scan it, you will be able to go to the app directly. आपको बहुत सारे PDF टेस्ट सीरीज सब यहां मिल जाएंगे. Just scan it. मुस्कान बरेजा, बहुत बढ़िया मुस्कान, शाबाश. The West has misrepresented the East through cultural stereotypes. See, जब अंग्रेज आते थे ना, अंग्रेज, these people would go back and say, no, India is a land of snake charmers. Indians are playing with bears and monkeys. Indians are illiterate. They created a hypothetical narrative of India. Remember, William Hazlitt has written Indian jugglers, the snake charmers. So they used to call us the land of snake charmers, the land of jugglers. So they represented, they misrepresented. इन्होंने हमें misrepresent किया है. That's the central theme. Point to be noted. This will be found in test series. ये आपको test series में मिलेगा. जिन बच्चों ने ऑलरेडी टेस्ट सीरीज ले रखी है उनको कुछ नहीं करना है, यू विल बी गेटिंग इट फॉर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। हमारा काम है आपको नई नई चीजें अपडेट करना, ठीक है। आवर एप्स, क्लासेस, एवरीथिंग इज अलाइव, जिंदा है। ऐसा नहीं है ओके 100 क्वेश्चन दिया, ओके कीप ऑन डीलिंग विद 100 क्वेश्चन, नो, वी कीप ऑन एडिंग न्यू क्वेश्चंस फॉर यू। Which of these writer is most closely associated with transcendentalist non-fiction? Transcendental non-fiction, tell me. Transcendental non-fiction. There is a good question by Sanya. Sanya says, why Beloved is not the part of double consciousness? In Beloved, they are not struggling as outsiders living in America. In Beloved, they are just struggling to avoid slavery. So major portion of the story is to avoid slavery. They are not fighting for equality, color issues, or they are not fighting to be one of them. Hold on. Question number 34. Yes, the right answer is Emerson. Self-reliance, American scholar, are the famous non-fiction. Point to be noted, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Transcendentalism, non-fiction. Self-reliance, American scholar, are the famous non-fiction. Which feminist writer argued that the mind has no sex? बहुत अच्छा point है. Which writer argued that the mind has no sex? Mind is mind. बहुत अच्छा point. That's a very good point. You should note it down. The mind has no sex. Give me the right answer. Simone de Beauvoir, because she studied the idea of sex, the man and woman. I have a habit of teaching in offline, so I keep on doing like this. I can't stand, the ADHD brain. When it functions fast, my body starts moving. No, not Simone de Beauvoir. Mary Wollstonecraft. The mind is one. So male and female, same mind. It does not define the gender bias. It is what, she actually wanted to say that male and female are social ideologies, right? Mind is like that. So women can equally work like you. She's the first person, Mary Wollstonecraft, to talk about this, that with mind, don't call us women. Our mind can equally be sharp like you. In our English literature, if I talk about maximum JRF, 99% girls are JRF. Randomly boys are coming JRF. Normally boys are, if there is one boy JRF, 10 girls are JRF. So the mind has no issue of gender. So he simply said that you can call us weak physically, you can call us women physically, but our minds are like you, we can think like you, we can be smartest like you. Madame Curie, 2 Nobel Awards. Imagine. Madame Curie, 2 Nobel Award. My favorite, we have done it. पढ़ाते time I clearly told you don't miss this at any cost. Paper का question है, PYQ है. The medium is the message, non-fiction. Tell me. When I was teaching you this thing, I clearly told you don't forget this line. Yes, Anshi, thank you. See, some of you care for me. I'm really happy for this. In offline lectures, I take pause. My students talk. I have pause. In online, I have to speak. If I don't speak for 10 seconds, you will say, sir, voice gone, voice gone, voice gone. Yes, the right answer is Marshall McLuhan. Please don't forget it. Even if you're not my student, you're a YouTube student, you're watching me, please don't forget, this is very, very important. Marshall McLuhan, it's very important. I elaborated this thing in the lecture of media theory. We have talked about this. The medium is actually the message. So we have studied this thing, we have defined it. Which text by J.S. Mill defends liberty of individual thought and expression? Which text by J.S. Mill will defend liberty of individual thought and expression? John Stuart Mill defends liberty of individual thought and expression. The world classic, greatest work on liberty. Subjugation of women, Subjection of Women, 1869, deals with women rights, especially the Marxist study of labor done by women. So this is 1869, that is also classic. Here the right answer is on liberty. That's very important. Question number 37. Now the next one. The next one we have is, which 18th century writer pioneered English literary criticism with works like Preface to Shakespeare? ये तो सबको आता होगा, आता है ना? I'm sure you all know this thing. 38. Question, 18th century writer who wrote Preface to Shakespeare? Who wrote Preface to Shakespeare? Chalo, in my first live class, I'm taking a seat. Come on. Preface to Shakespeare. पहली बार first अपने live class में on the board, because on the board I don't sit, right? कमर दर्द हो गई. Why the hell I have to go to gym? I'm walking here and there. You know what? I'm sure you must be having the back pain. You must be having pain in your eyes. Let me tell you. And I should stand up again because I should motivate you. You guys have to work very hard. This will motivate you. Remember this point. All this pain is worthy. It's worth. You know, when you'll become, yeah, Himanshi, मैं class में भी नहीं बैठता हूँ. There's no chair. आज थोड़ा थक गया हूँ. Backbone and legs are, you know, आज थोड़ा थक गया हूँ. Chalo, come back. It is Samuel Johnson, Preface to Shakespeare. We know that. Samuel Johnson, Preface to Shakespeare. Now come back. Of studies, I'm sure, easy question, repeated question in exam. आता ही रहता है. Easy question, repeated question. अंशी, जब JRF होगा ना, तब बोलना कि सर पढ़ते पढ़ते कमर दर्द होती थी. I totally understand you guys. All this pain, all this effort, all this toil and struggle, it will pay back. I came to Delhi, borrowed 20,000 to start my studies. Now I pay taxes. So work hard. It will pay back. Hard work always pays. The right answer here is Francis Bacon, of studies. Question number 40. Which writer's work, The Myth of Sisyphus, explores the absurd and existentialism? The Myth of Sisyphus is written by a writer that deals with absurd and existentialism. You have to tell me the name of the writer who has written The Myth of Sisyphus. The Myth of Sisyphus is written by Ashutosh. We have done aphoristic style of Francis Bacon many a time. Aphoristic style, Francis Bacon, when you use quotations, idioms, proverbs, one-liners, worldly wise lines. Tiger wants me कि भाई तू क्या कर रहा है, क्या लंबी क्लास कर रहा है, 2.5 घंटे हो गए, 7 o'clock is started. The right answer is Camus, Albert Camus. Go. You know he wants to play. इसका time हो गया. Please take Tiger away. Go, 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 go. Yeah, this is the time to go for walk. His final walk is with me. Like before he sleeps, he walks with me. He's looking at me. Why? What has happened to this man? आज ये 2.5 घंटे से पढ़ा रहा है. Normally 1.5 घंटे से ज़्यादा नहीं जाता. Okay, so the right answer we know. Albert Camus, Myth of Sisyphus, 1942. The word absurd was coined here. 40 questions we have done. 40 questions we have clearly done. 4 units. Are we done? हो गया? Clear? Done? हो गया? बोलो. Tell me. Tell me. Chirag says, sir, who is better? Camus or Kafka? Kafka. I love Kafka. Bhagyashree says, I want to see Tiger. We are not done. और पढ़ना है. We have to study. You have your exam. पढ़ना है अभी. You have your exam. We have to study. चलो. Unit 5. First 4 languages we have done. First 4 units we have done. Drama, fiction, non-fiction, poetry we have done. Unit 5. Which linguist proposed the idea of universal grammar? Easy hai, we have done it. It's easy, we have done it. Noam Chomsky, बहुत बढ़िया. नाइला, लीशा, कार्तिकेय, मालिनी, हिमांशी, सस्मिता, कविता, बहुत बढ़िया. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The right answer is Noam Chomsky, universal grammar. We talked about this thing. We also have done basic English by Noam Chomsky, C.K. Ogden. That's very important. The famous line, colorless green idea, sleep furiously. Famous question that has been asked in exam by Noam Chomsky. Perfect. Question number 2. What did I say? I said 5 hypotheses. Please remember the name. Please remember the 5 hypotheses. We have done it in class. हमने किया है. Palakshi, you asked me that your sister is reading Kafka. Should she read this or not? Frankly, if she is in a young age, don't read absurdist writers and existential writers because it will have a great impact on your personality. I went through philosophy and now I feel that there is a, I feel like maybe I'm more grown up now. So, if she's into 25, 27, 28 age, no need to read Kafka and all. Absurdism वगैरह मत पढ़ो भाई. मैंने कहानी बताई थी, याद है? एक पेरेंट्स आए थे मेरे पास बच्चे को लेके कि सर हमारा बच्चा है वो खेलता नहीं है. Our kid does not play. Our kid does not go outside. Our kid has no friends. Our kid does not watch video games, does not watch Netflix. Our kid is something different. Please guide him. I said, okay, your kid has no friends. Your kid doesn't watch video games. Your kid is not interested in TV. Your kid is not interested in Instagram. Does he read something? Family says, yes, we are Osho fan. Our kid reads Osho. And I'm like, what the hell? Your kid is reading Osho from 8th class. आपका बच्चा 8वीं क्लास से ओशो पढ़ रहा है. They're like, हाँ, yes, yes. अरे, it is not a matter of pride. You are teaching that kid to be a philosopher. I said he is more philosopher than me. I can't guide your kid, he can guide me. So please don't read that. It's a real story. 17 साल की लड़की है, मत मना कर दो. काफका मना कर दो. She is 17, उसको अच्छा पढ़ने के लिए बोलो. सिडनी सेल्डन पढ़ने के लिए बोलो. उसको मोटिवेशनल स्टोरीज पढ़नी है तो और अच्छे हैं, अब्दुल कलाम पढ़ाओ. नॉर्मल उसको, इफ यू वांट हर टू रीड गुड लिटरेचर, आप उसको ये पढ़ा दो. एलिफ शफाक, ये पढ़ा दो. पोस्ट मॉडर्न अमेरिकन है ये. और अच्छा पढ़ने का मन कर रहा है तो ट्रूमैन कैपोट, इट्स अ गुड स्टोरी इन कोल्ड ब्लड. और अच्छा पढ़ने का मन कर रहा है तो ब्रेकफास्ट एट टिफेनी, इट्स अ वेरी गुड वर्क. ब्रेकफास्ट एट टिफेनी, ये पढ़ाओ. ओके, क्रैशंस, इट इज बाय स्टीफन क्रैशन. ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव गिवन राइट आंसर. चलो, लॉन्ग क्लास है, थोड़ी हंसी मजाक हो जानी चाहिए. चलो, कम बैक. काफका मत पढ़ो भाग्यश्री. Which of the following? See, if you read Kafka, okay, suppose you are a girl and you read Kafka, and then somebody comes and proposes you in a most beautiful romantic way, you will call it stupid. So that thing will be vanished. तो पता लगा किसी लड़के ने बढ़िया सी लाइट्स अरेंज की है, गिटार विटार बजा रहा है और आपको घुटनों पे बैठ के प्रपोज कर रहा है. If you have read Kafka, आपको ये stupid लगेगा. आपको लगेगा what a waste. So please don't read Kafka until unless you are married and have 2 kids. When you guys have 2 kids, read Kafka. Because if you have 2 kids and then you read Kafka, so you are like, you are stupid, he's stupid, I am stupid, my neighbor is stupid, everybody is stupid. We are wasting our time. So then you will, okay, it is not only me who is wasted. Everybody is wasted. Everybody is totally wasted. So read it when you have 2 kids, not now. Chalo, come back. अरे पालाक्षी उसको मत पढ़ाओ 12th क्लास में ये सब. चलो. Which of the following describes a diphthong? And here we are getting right answer. The two vowel pronounced together in one vowel. बहुत बढ़िया. Two vowels pronounced together is called diphthong. Very good. Right answer. Which branch of linguistics deal with the study of sentence structure? Sentence structure. Remember this thing. Syntax, semantics, morphology, pragmatics. Linguistic, offline, Google Drive. उस क्लास में मैंने पढ़ाया था. I clearly told you morphology deals with morphemes. Semantics deals with the sign signifier meaning. Pragmatics deals with the practical understanding of language. The right answer is syntax. Syntax is the right answer. Isha, I totally agree with you, but you know what? Existentialism and absurdism are the eye-opening things. If you read existentialism, if you read absurdism, the first thing that you'll understand is there is no religion. There is no God. दिमाग में फिक्स हो जाएगा कि कोई गॉड नहीं है, कोई रिलीजन नहीं है. सो बी रेडी टू सैक्रिफाइस द वर्ल्ड. Which among the following is a feature of M.A.K. Halliday's systematic functional linguistic? Systematic functional linguistic हमने किया है. We have done this in class. M.A.K. Halliday. Darpan says, I have a friend, he's an MBA. What book I should suggest him? Ask him to read Bill Gates and these rich people because he's MBA, he will understand them. Serious Money, Carol Phillips. Carol Churchill, Serious Money. Ask him to read Carol Churchill, Serious Money. Tell me. Question number 5. Ready for the right answer? Okay. So let's go for this. He deals with this and calls it. Language as a social semiotic sign. Exactly. Language as a social semiotic sign. ये कहता है कि भाषा जो है ना, सोसाइटी की अंडरस्टैंडिंग क्या है वैसे समझ में आएगा. If you do this, right? If the society doesn't understand, doesn't matter. If the society doesn't understand, so whatever you do, even if it is vulgar, if you show middle finger to someone and the person doesn't understand, if there is no social semiotic system, it will not have any meaning. So that's the right answer. 5th का C. ये बताओ. Which phoneme is fricative sound? इनमें से कौन सा fricative sound है? Yes, Himanshi. In Serious Money, Carol Churchill, she becomes the friend of her brother's murderer. Exactly. बहुत बढ़िया. Fricatives. Which phoneme is a fricative sound? S. It is forced through air and narrow channel. ये मुझे भी अच्छे से नहीं आता है, तो मैं देख के बता रहा हूँ, उसमें कोई क्रेडिट की बात नहीं है. It is just a sound forced by air through a narrow channel. S. So this is one. This one is a fricative sound. Ignore करो. आ गया तो जय माता दी कर देना. Last moment है, तो पढ़ाने का भी मतलब नहीं है. The IPA symbol represents which sound? The IPA symbol represents which sound? The IPA symbol, this. International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA full form. I told you to remember that. International Phonetic Alphabet symbol, this. ये क्या represent करता है? So the right answer here we have is, it represents the voiced dental fricative. Take it as a reference. Voiced dental fricative. If they ask you this kind of sign, they have never asked this kind of question. So if they ask you, remember, voiced dental fricatives. Yes, we have BPSC classes. Arvind Dubey, we have BPSC classes. Surprise questions आएंगे. UGC will definitely have surprise questions. Which of these is not a part of Jacobson's 6 functions of language? Robert Jacobson's 6 functions of language का कौन सा part नहीं है? Frankly, कोई question नहीं है. They were never asked any question from this इससे कभी कोई क्वेश्चंस नहीं है, बट इफ यू वांट टू रीड यू कैन. अभी डायरेक्टली कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है. 6 functions of this writer, Roman Jacobson's. See, I have the complete PDF with me for Jacobson. See, 6 functions of language में it has referential function, it has emotive function, it has cognitive function, it has phatic function, it has metalingual function and poetic function. So we have poetic function, we have phatic function, we have referential function. Heuristic function is not given. Now what I can do for you, I can provide you a 10 minutes lecture on this. Okay, Roman Jacobson पे 10 minutes lecture. I have the notes of this, but ये पहले कभी आया नहीं है इतना डेप्थ में, so I didn't focus. Heuristic function is not there. Which method is most aligned with the communicative language teaching? CLT. कौन सी चीज जो है वो CLT का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है? We have done this in class. Communicative language teaching, CLT. Communicative language teaching, CLT. We have done this. We teach English in English. English को English में पढ़ाना. CLT, like CBSE school. Remember I gave you the CBSE school example. Task-based language teaching. When you tell the students write an essay on cow, the biggest problem is that the students do not know how to write in English. So they use the book, they take help and they write it in English. Task-based language learning, task-based language teaching. You make them speak in English. You give them one line to repeat. Grammar translation नहीं होगा. In GTM, 2 languages are required. Translation, 2 languages. It is not GTM. It is C, task-based language learning. What is inter-language in second language acquisition? Very good question. अगर ये पेपर में है तो बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन होगा. It will be a very good question. What is inter-language in second language acquisition? A learner's evolving language system. Learner जो है वो language सीख रहा है. He using his first language to understand the second language. A lot of English people who speak in English actually use the Hindi words first. Like you make the understanding in Hindi, then you translate in English and then you speak. So many of you cannot fight in English. If you have to speak without thinking in English, you find it tough. I used to do the same. When initially I was learning, I used to create thoughts in Hindi in my brain and then I would speak in English. Thank God right now I can directly speak in English. So that is the inter-language. C. We are done with unit 5. क्या करें? Should we stop or go? Tell me, what should we do? Neelam, JKPSC classes are available. Classes are going on. Sinan, you want to meet me in Kerala? Okay, so when I will be in Kochi, I'll let you know. But when I'm returning, because then I will be in Kochi for 7 to 8 hours, so we can. How many of you want me to stop? We have done 50 questions. You know what? Body says stop. Mind says no. अमित पटनायक, अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. Unit 6, English in India. Most expected question in UGC net. चलो, ये गलती से टाइप हो गया. English in India, Unit 6. चलो. Let's stop here. Okay, chalo, then do this. Instead of going for quantity, we'll go for quality. Revise these 50 questions today. English in India, Unit 6, Unit 5 we have done, Unit 7, Unit 8, Unit 9, Unit 10. we will do complete revision tomorrow in the daytime, in the morning time. सुबह सुबह करते हैं, morning time में करते हैं. Then I'll come with a special session on paper 1. Okay. So what you do, please revise. Just revise these things. Okay. Those who want to join, एक तो ये सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो चैनल, सब्सक्राइब करो so that you get everything. And those who want to join, we have everything available for you. Scan this code. Scan it. You will find all the courses, whether it is BPSC, WBPSC, JKPSC, HPSC descriptive or anything, TGT, PGT, KV, DSSB, NET, MPSET. That one thing I can give you a guarantee, you'll get the quality, right? My own experience of Delhi University, double JRF and other things. Who are watching me for the first time, those who are watching me for the first time, we have a record of giving JRF. And this is me, those who are watching me for the first time. So my own knowledge, my own experience, my own learning, whether it's from Delhi University, from international conferences, we conducted India's first international conference on post-humanism, on my own books, my double JRF, my NET are the gate. I will be giving you the crux of my knowledge. Chalo, then see you all, share this video, and yes, we have last 5-6 days. I know you are scared. I know you are nervous. Many of you must have felt bad when you were not able to answer some questions here. Don't worry. You know what? I have seen a lot of people qualifying NET who had basic knowledge. So if it is written for you, it is written for you. My suggestion, don't see what you can't do. See what you can do in next 5 days, next 6 days. अभी भी बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो. Just stick to the most unknown topics. Don't revise all the known topics again and again. Don't revise your basic British history, basic Indian literature. No. Something that you already have studied, something that you already have revised, leave it. Last 4-5 days, focus on the weakest topic. तुम्हारा सबसे weak topic क्या है? सिर्फ उसको पढ़ो. Extra मत पढ़ो. Plus, as the days are decreasing one by one, don't try to cover everything in 4 days. Don't try to cover everything in 3 days. No. Remove your 80 to 90% books. Just focus on your weakest point. If you're not good in literary theory, focus on literary theory. If you have missed culture studies, you don't remember, focus on that. If you have missed gay literature, I have taught, you have not done, go for that. You do not remember Dalit writers, Dalit writings, go for that. So in short, don't overburden yourself. Don't compromise your food. Don't compromise your sleep at any cost. Let me tell you, all the toppers in JRF, they come and say, I used to sleep for 4 hours. I used to sleep 5 hours. It is not important. I have seen many people, they don't sleep to study, but they are actually wasting time. They are studying till 4 a.m., but they have a mobile phone. They are talking to their boyfriend, their girlfriend. No. You sleep 7 hours. But whenever you wake up, go for quality study. As my famous example is, a lion sleeps for 18 hours. 18 घंटे सोता है शेर. But for the 6 hours, he is the king of the jungle. So if you study 7 hours, it's fine. If you sleep 7 hours, it's fine. You sleep 8 hours, it is fine. But when you wake up, don't waste your time. Go for quality reading. Last moment, don't go for unnecessary burdens. Focus on selective writings. Those who are not good at paper 1, last 3-4 days, only paper 1. Remember, God is there. You have worked hard. You will get success. See you tomorrow in the class. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, because when I will go live, you will get immediate message. So all the old subscribers, those who already have subscribed, press the bell icon ताकि तुरंत message आए, so you don't miss my class. Shabba khair, good night. Thank you so much for being with me. God bless you all.